By lifelike robot men and women.
Overwhelming, am I not? No more soap opera.
Bad for human.
Quiet.
Now disassemble.
One shall stand, one shall fall.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
I offer you a drink, tab, new Coke.
Round one, fight!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Movie Hero Network. This is Tournament Fights, episode number 403, and tonight we are featuring movies with robots. I am your host tonight, Austin Pezel. Jordan is still on assignment in California, but he'll be back later this week. But I've got a great panel of friends to help me break down a really fun and unique topic of these movies with robots in them. So let me bring them in one by one, and we'll have a little fun tonight. First, got a friend of the show, Mr. Malcolm Lay. How's it going, Malcolm?
It's going good, and yeah, just here to have fun, and there's a lot of good movies here, so yeah.
Yeah, I got Mr. GAPO, Jordan Owens. How's it going, buddy?
I'm here under protest. I believe Baby Geniuses is not on the list, and we all know that has one of the greatest, most iconic robots of all time. So
yeah, I didn't want to be reminded of that nightmare fuel, so no, thank you. So I'm good. I'm good. And we got Mr. Jonathan Caro joining us. How's it going, Jonathan?
I'm here to confirm your response.
I'm just saying, if we ever did find out Jonathan was a robot, it would make sense for how good of trivia he is. That's how he knows all that data.
Or how he writes his letterbox reviews. It sounds like a robot like writing a letterbox review.
Here's the premise, even though you should already know the premise.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing okay. Numerous. Yeah, like Malcolm said, a lot of these movies are really good. And and there are a few movies that we have never discussed about. So yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah, and Richie should be. Yeah, we know Richie. I think will be joining us here in a minute. We know. We're upset about it too that he's not here already. He had that whole intro and he's still not here. I'm also kicking myself, by the way, for not including Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. I should have done that, and that's on me.
What? Why are we even there?
I know. Because I didn't know if it counted because it's actually brought in by aliens in that movie. So it's like aliens controlling. It's weird. I don't know. It's a strange plot line for that original movie. But anyways, so what we got here tonight is yes, all movies either prominently featuring robots, kind of in the plot, or robotics, or robots as part of a crew, or just something where a robot has a decent part in the movie, and all types too. We got cyborgs, androids, straight up mechanical robots, everything in between. So as long as the only thing I didn't include for anybody wondering is any kind of like AI, but it needs to be an AI that has a physical body. It can't just be like Howell from 2001 or Transcendence where it's just Johnny Depp on a screen. Like it needs a physical body, robot body, kind of walking around or at least doing something. So that kind of criteria. Speaking of heads on a screen, Richie's here on his phone as usual. How's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah. So he's here just in time because it's time to bring up the bracket and let's have a little fun, guys. We can keep it breezy and quick and just breeze through these and have some fun. So let's get it going. You can judge the movie however you want to. If you want to judge it based on how you like the robots in the movie, how you like the movie in general, totally up to you guys and your criteria. But let's get it rolling and see what we got first. I got some fun ones in here. So we'll start with one we talked about the other night, JP. Okay. Richie, Bicentennial Man taking on Chappie from Neil Blomkamp. So, Richie, you'll be on.
Yeah. Neither one of these I would call it classics necessarily. I do defend Chappie a bit. It's got Diane Wood there, an acting debut. I have fun with Chappie. Bicentennial Man's too long, so I'll go Chappie.
All right, Jonathan.
Interestingly enough, I felt Chappie felt too long. I did not like Chappie whatsoever. It was a big disappointment, especially coming up from District 9 and Elysium. I defend Elysium, but this movie, Shelton Copley as the robot, yeah, he's good, but no, I think it's just didn't work for me. And Bicentennial Man, now the first half I defend because Robin Williams actually is pretty good as the robot itself. When he turns human or seemingly looks human in the second half, it becomes eerie and repetitive. So I understand your gripes with it, Richie. Yes, I saw it. I saw the episode. You can tune on the Pierce Code to see the.
Oh, hey, thanks for the cheap plug. We're starting our worst of past movie series about once a month on the Pierce Code, so you can look forward to it. Worst in 1999.
So I'm going to disagree with Richie. I'm going to vote for Bicentennial Man because at least Robin Williams actually gives a good performance as the robot.
So, all right. Well, JPO, you didn't vote it as low the other night on the Pearsco. Where are you going to go on this one?
No, yeah, I kind of slightly defended it. You're not wrong with the length, yeah, and there's no fight for that to a degree. But like as I said on the Pearsco, like subscribe. I do think the highs are high enough, and I actually just saw Chappie for the first time. I don't know, in the last like 6 months. I feel I didn't get to it, which is and I like Neil Blomkamp, and actually also defend Elysium to a degree as well. But yeah, I thought it has its moments. Both movies have their moments. Both movies are a bit Chappie's a bit messy, and Centennial Man may be a bit long, but I do think the highs are a little bit higher. I even kind of like how it ends, so I'm going to go by Centennial Man.
All right, fair enough, Malcolm.
Yeah. I haven't got around to Chappie. I've been meaning to get to it for a while. I've got it on hold at the library. It just hasn't tuned up. It just hasn't been tuned yet. And I remember and by Cinema's movie I watched a lot growing up. I really enjoyed it, and I've revisited it since then. So I'm gonna go Bicentennial Man.
Yeah. And I'll probably go Chappie here. I'm not a big Bicentennial Man guy. I do think it kind of drags a little bit. I've seen Diane Ward in concert in Birmingham, Alabama. So my ex was actually a big fan of them. And so, yeah, with that debut, we saw the movie. I thought it was okay. Didn't love it. And a weird parallel with Masters of the Universe coming out tomorrow, where he's imitating the Masters of the Universe cartoon series in that movie, kind of doing the I Have the Power thing. But I'll go Chappie. I like Neil Blomkamp. But all right, Bicentennial Man, I'll do on this one, and we'll go down to the Electric State, a more recent one with Netflix, and Westworld, the movie, not the TV show. So, Jonathan,
The Electric State sucks. I hate this movie. It's so boring. How much? What was the budget? $350 million.
Yeah, you could make 350 obsessions.
Yes. Yes. Actually, now it makes me more upset about this. So
you can make 35 back rooms for this price,
right? Right. So no, this movie's terrible. Release Millie Bobby Brown from Netflix, people, please. She's trapped in this corporate stuff, and Chris Pratt, man, one dud after another for me. And Westworld. So this is one of my 4 I watched for this. Westworld is very fun. Actually, I had a blast with this. Yeah, it's Jurassic Park before Jurassic Park. It's directed by Michael Crichton, out of all people, and it's essentially Western Jurassic Park. Let's see if I remember, Richard Benjamin and James Brolin. Yeah, those are the 2 guys that visit that park, that Western park, and Yul Brynner is an android. So, yeah, it's crazy, and it's a lot of fun. It's pretty short too. So. Yeah, this is my favorite watch for this. My favorite first-time watch for this episode. So Westworld will get my vote.
Nice. JPO?
I don't hate Electric State as much as some others, but I'm also not defending it by any means. I just don't hate it as much. Westworld is something I saw pretty early on. It's actually one of my favorite kind of movies of that decade. I always loved the idea. I remember for a long time thinking it could be a really dope remake. And they kind of did it, or at least for a couple of seasons on HBO. Then it kind of goes off the tracks. But
I believe they're remaking it again. So yeah,
cool. Westworld.
All right, Malcolm.
I haven't seen Westworld, but it's got to be better than the Electric State. So Westworld.
Trust me, it is.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the Electric State. I tapped out like halfway through. I was like, I just have better things to do. I'll do that on a streaming movie. I won't do it in a theater, but streaming movie, I'm just like, nah. Good, got better things. Westworld, I've seen it a couple times. My dad introduced me to it. It's a bit of a dad movie, kind of dad adjacent, because it's sci-fi, 70s sci-fi. And that's how I saw it. And as I've become a bigger Western fan over the years, it's fun to see Yul Brynner just kind of doing his macho Western thing, but just in android form. Yeah, it's fun. So I'll go Westworld. Richie?
Yeah. Well, I haven't actually seen Westworld. I'll probably get to it because, like I said, they're remaking it again, but I've seen Electric State, and that's boring as shit. And I just can't, for the life of me, vote for. I don't usually do this, but vote for a movie I haven't seen. But Electric State is definitely one of the worst movies of that year. So I'll go Westworld.
All right, we'll sweep it for Westworld. Okay.
I thought the robot was funny. Anthony Mackie's robot's funny. Leave me alone.
Man, imagine 350 obsessions. Man.
Yeah.
That's not a good thing. I don't want that.
I'll take
Obsession
350 original
Obsession
horror
Mike?
movies that cost $1 million.
Yeah, okay.
That's my point. That's my point.
That's what I was saying. Like we mean like Obsession
Yeah.
Mike, not I thought just like
No.
Obsession
Give me
47.
Give
World
horror
Obsession
filmmakers
72.
each $1 million to make whatever they want, and I'll take that. Yeah, that's what I want.
Imagine 350 crazy ex-girlfriends. At
Ooh,
once.
Yeah. Interesting one. Yeah, so we got War of the Worlds with kind of their robotic ships and whatnot. And to be fair, I don't have like the remake and stuff on here. If we have something from a franchise, it's mostly just one. I have exceptions for some Star Wars and some Alien films. I'll explain why when we get there. But yeah, just the original War of the Worlds here and Chopping Mall. So GPO, what you got here?
What year is War of the Worlds?
The 50s one, 53.
Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen it, so we'll go Chopping Mall. Not great acting, but I enjoyed it.
No, it's all good. Malcolm?
Yeah, if you'd put the Tom Cruise one, my thoughts would have been different. But I watched the OG War of the Worlds for the first time last year. I like it, but I'm not that high in it. And I really enjoyed the fuck out of Chopping Mall ever since Austin introduced it to me. So I'm going to go Chopping Mall.
All right, fair enough. I mean, this is a little bit of a tricky one because I do enjoy my 50 sci-fi. And again, War of the Worlds is kind of a dad movie. That I got introduced to early on, but I mean, for God's sakes, I'm wearing a Chopping Mall shirt tonight, so I kind of have to wear at least vote for it for a little while. So I'll go Chopping Mall. It's in my 128. Richie?
Yeah, I haven't seen the original War of the Worlds, and Chopping Mall is a lot of fun. Did it on my own podcast, and yeah, it's just very stupid, very fun. You guys have gun stores at a shop at
shopping centers. Yes, we do. We used to. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go Chopping Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Chopping Mall is a lot of fun. Yeah, I think I've watched it 2 years in a row now, 2 Halloween seasons in a row. I mean, 2 years since y'all encouraged me to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun with it. I'll definitely watch it this year for sure. And War of the Worlds, I revisited it, and because of the Rankum series, and it was good. It was a better rewatch, and the sound effects from those robots shooting, lasers. It's cool. I'll give a pity vote for War of the Worlds. It's fun for what it is. Yeah, it's good, but I like Chopping Mall as well.
No fair.
You kind of sound like Gary from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes. All right. We got AI, artificial intelligence, and we got Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So again, I included a couple of different Star Wars. This is mainly when I tried to feature the robot we're talking about, which in this case is BB-8, kind of the new addition to The Force Awakens. And AI counts because it's an AI in a body, Haley Joel Osment. So, Malcolm.
And the bear.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've been meaning to sort of give AI a rewatch. I haven't got around to it yet. I wasn't a big fan of this with the first time I saw it. I thought it was fine, just on the boring side. And but I'm a big fan of Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I think it was a good way to sort of bring Star Wars back and I really enjoyed the new characters. I just wish they had a better arc over the whole sequel trilogy, but that's what it is. But I'll go Star Wars: Force Awakens here.
Yeah, AI is one I revisit, every couple of years, but I think it does have that conflicting nature where it feels like an unfinished Kubrick project mashed with Spielberg, and I don't know if they kind of mix together too well. It's a clash of two moods and two styles and I appreciate Spielberg wanting to kind of finish the project because Kubrick was his friend. I get that, but I think it would have been better as a Kubrick movie had he actually made it. So it's not a movie I'm fully involved in, I still like The Force Awakens as well. Yeah, the less said about where it's kind of gone, the better. But and particularly BB-8 is a nice addition and a cool design and a nice robot that they added. So I'll go Force Awakens here. Richie?
Yeah, AI I saw once and it was just sort of very forgettable. Then it's only kind of stayed in the kind of the cultural. In my mind because of that controversy, early Schmodown with what was it, the Bull Theory or something. Force Awakens, I think, is the best of that trilogy. You know, it was one of the best cinema experiences because it's like, it was a huge event, and so I think they did color my. I thought it was like the best thing, one of the best things I've ever seen. But I think that the cinema experience colored my enjoyment. It's still really good though. It is still good. And BB-8 is cute, so I'll go Force Awakens.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, The Force Awakens. Yeah, I agree with Richie that it is one of the better cinematic experiences for me. When I saw the trailer, I was like, all right, let's do this. And it was marketed very well. And BB-8 is a very nice robotic addition to this whole series. And judging it from the movie alone, it's a very good movie. It's really well done. And by the way, a John Williams matchup. He composed both of these scores. And AI, I do agree with you, Austin. This is like Spielberg's Kubrick movie. And they don't marry well, and it's very conflicting because like the third act on its own is like it's beautiful, but it doesn't really go with the rest of the story. But Haley Joel Osment does give a very good performance, as well as Jude Law as Gigolo Joe. But it's kind of a mixed bag for me. So I'm gonna go with The Force Awakens.
All right, JPO.
Man, Richie, just like Bryson Taylor, man, you just hate movies about robots trying to find their humanity. Why do you hate robots with humanity, Richie?
I don't want to take over the world, okay? Don't you care about the world?
And you just hate them because they're long. I'll do it. I'll like a long movie. No, I like AI actually a decent amount. It's actually, I've seen it more recently than Force Awakens. It was actually a first time watch for me. Maybe because the first couple times it was too fucking long. All right, it is long. But no, I do like AI. But Force Awakens. And I will also third, by the way, legitimately one of the top 5 movie theater experiences. I came out of the theater like literally giving that movie a 5 out of 5. I loved it. So Force Awakens will get my vote still as well.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. So we'll sweep it for Force Awakens. All right. We got I, Robot, and Five Nights at Freddy's. So anybody overly enthusiastic? Anybody over enthusiastic about Five Nights at Freddy's? Or
Alan Tudyk.
Yes.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk is great.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't need to say anything. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's all I have to say. Anybody, I do love Alan Tudyk.
Five Nights at Freddy's is very boring, and
no offense. Unless someone here is 12 years old, I don't think anyone's voting for that.
I know. I had to include him just because, it is kind of the crux of the movie. Yeah. But I, Robot rules. That movie's great. It's in my 128, and and the whole movie's centered around robotics and conflicts with humanity and robots' rights.
I'm not that high, but it's solid and way better than Freddy. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm legit on it. It's good. It's good.
So, all right. So
I mean, like for me, it would have been depending on what Five Nights at Freddy's went up against. Like, I'm not voting for it over iRobot, but I mean,
there's a world I'll vote for it, but not here.
But I mean,
not here.
What I was about to say is like, I probably enjoy it more than you guys. And
because you're 12.
Not true.
Hey, listen, we all have a 12-year-old side.
That is an old looking.
True. Speaking of 12-year-old side, here's
right. Oh boy. All right. Yes, we got the most recent one, Companion, and we got Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, which we kind of added the last, last week. But with the Evil Bill and Evil Ted robots. So, it's on me. Yeah, this is a tricky one because I think these are both really good. They both have their kind of positives. Companion, was one of the better ones of the first half of 2025. I wish they hadn't spoiled some of that in the actual marketing material. I think they kind of gave it away because it's a nice kind of moment in the movie, and I guess we're sort of spoiling it now, so it is what it is. But it's a crux of the movie altogether. Bogus Journey is great. My only quibbles is the station stuff. I think is not good, but the actual robotic stuff, I think the Evil Bill and Evil Ted are a lot of fun, and you can tell Keanu and Alex Winter are having fun playing them, and they're having a blast, kind of yucking it up as that. So it's a tricky one, but I might go Bogus Journey here. I really like Evil Bill and Evil Ted. They're a lot of fun. Richie?
Yeah, this is tough. I think Companion's kind of still a bit underrated. I feel like no one talks about how good that movie is. Yeah, I think it's underrated.
I agree.
And I think so. Sophie Thatcher had a good year in 2024, but Nicholas Winding Refn movie, which looks weird. and Bogus Journey is really good. I'll just go in the movie that has like more robot, the robotics features throughout the movie, which is Companion. so yeah, it's tough, but I'll go Companion.
All right, yeah, Jonathan.
Actually, that was going to be my logic there, because Bogus Journey. When I was helping Austin doing the list, I was as someone brought it up and said, "Oh, there's robots in the movie." I was like, "Oh, I forgot about that." So it was kind of an afterthought for me. But now I do remember that both Keanu and Alex they were having a good time playing robots, and it's a good movie. But I haven't seen it in a while. Whereas Companion, this was a surprise of last year, and Sophie Thatcher did a very good job playing this role alongside Jack Quaid, and she does what she can with this robotic role. I think because it's more robotic driven, more narrative driven on the robot itself, I'm gonna vote for Companion as well.
Yeah, JPO.
I've never been the biggest Bill and Ted guy. Companion, like you said, I thought it was really good. I actually think it's rated, but that's in a good way because I think most people give it credit, unless you're Aaron J, who's high as a kite. So yeah, Bogus.
You didn't like it? Wow.
Yeah, I think we thought about this one. Yeah, it's one of those ones that for whatever reason to click with him, like at all. Like he kind of hates it.
Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken. I didn't watch Bill and Ted much growing up. William Sadler kind of legitimately scared me. So I've only seen it like twice in my entire life. But yeah, I really dug Companion, so I'll go Companion.
Companion, yeah. Malcolm?
Yeah, I do like Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. I think it's fun for what it is. But yeah, Companion was a really big surprise, and it's one of those ones you all talk about marketing. I don't think I ever saw any trailers for Companion, so it's like I wasn't really spoiled by it at all. But it was more of a case like it wasn't so much that I was trying not to watch it. I just never saw a trailer for Companion at all. But yes, but I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, so I'm going to go Companion.
All right, Companion moves on. All right, let's go on down to Passengers and The World's End. The Cornettos. Richie.
Yeah, not to be confused with the Anne Hathaway Passengers or Passenger that came out this year, which is not great.
No, it's not.
This is, I don't mind Passengers. It's a decent movie, but I think we talked about it. We've talked about it on stream. The more I watch World's End, the more I like it. And when it goes into the sci-fi element, it's quite entertaining. So yeah, I might go World's End here. I think it's a really good movie.
Yeah, Jonathan.
What's ironic is that Passengers, the best part of it is Michael Sheen. He's the roll-up, by the way. And because, boy, there's so much potential with this premise. If it were like this messed up Paul Verhoeven kind of tone, I think it would have been much better. So, yeah, this movie just, it didn't do it for me. The World's End, yeah, while it is my least favorite of the three, it's still really good. It's still a really good Cornetto film, and yeah, it's a lot of entertaining vibes. Edgar Wright took risks with this movie, and the sci-fi element paid off. It's very well done. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The World's End.
Yeah, JPO.
Yeah, Passengers is another great kind of mixed bag. It's got some moments. I like the Michael Sheen stuff, and two good lead actors. We have a bit of a messy screenplay. And World's End is fantastic here. Yeah, it might be my least favorite of the three, and that is a fantastic backhanded compliment because I do love all three. I've even grown a little bit more on World's End. I've mentioned recently of like kind of vibing with it more storyline wise than I was like when it first came out in my early 20s or whatever. But yeah, so World's End for sure. This one might be high for me to beat.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael Sheen is one of those actors that just keeps popping up in things and you don't expect him to. And I was just looking up his filmography. Apparently, in 2017, he's going to be playing Salieri in a play of Amadeus on stage. But yeah, I like Passengers enough. I disagree with Bibbs and Whitney where they think Passengers is one of the worst movies of the past 20 by like 6 years.
Not even close.
No,
Yeah.
not even close. No, I've seen way worse movies than that.
Passenger is
Who said
worse.
this?
Passenger. is worse.
Yeah.
We heard you. Who said this?
Bibbs and Whitney.
Who?
William Bibiani and
Whitney
Whitney.
And Whitney
Yeah.
Seibold.
Just saying, like, on a first
Sorry.
name basis with Whitney, whatever. Okay.
But I do really like the World's End. I think the World's End is great. So I'm gonna go the World's End.
Yeah, no, I'll probably easily go the World's End here as well. I love kind of anything sort of body snatchers adjacent, and yeah, I mean this is basically body snatchers with robots instead of pod people. But I'm down with it because
And really funny.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Yeah, it's got even some good fights and some good action. When they get into it, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, and some good satire. And yeah, I relate more and more to the Simon Pegg character as you get older, and then you can kind of see a little bit more of that. So yeah, I'm down with World's End. Let's do it. So
What the fuck
right.
does WTF mean? That was a good funny.
Yeah. All right, so again, we've got a few different Alien movies, but we'll highlight, of course, we got Alien Romulus, of course, for the David Johnson, robot in there, and then we got After Yang, the Colin Farrell kind of movie. So, Jonathan.
Yeah, After Yang. So this is about a family that adopts a robot, and it's that boy robot on the left side, and it's very fascinating and very intriguing. It's one of those A24 thinkers, and it's again fascinating, thought provoking, and very well done, studious movie. So Alien Romulus. So out of the Alien movies, thematically tonight, I think this is more centered. Obviously, there's going to be more alien movies in this tournament, but this one's more centered because David Johnson is part of the plot, and Johnson gives a fantastic performance in this movie. I think I agree with some people that David Johnson is definitely one of the up and rising stars of this decade for sure. Like I can watch any movie with him. So yeah, Romulus is very good. He's very good. Okay. I'll vote for Alien Romulus. It's fine.
All right.
My God.
Yeah, I haven't seen After Yang. I didn't even know that was a robot thing till I saw the list. I was like, oh shit, that's what that's about. But yeah, no, I like Romulus. Maybe my favorite alien movie in the last however many decades. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, Marvin. If you can, there you go.
Well, yeah, I was getting there.
Yeah.
I remember when this first came out. I think it was Dan or someone saying that they thought Colin Farrell should have been nominated for an Oscar for this movie. But I haven't seen it myself. I couldn't find it anywhere, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm not. But maybe I don't have Apple Plus at the moment, so I can't look to find out. But I really do like Alien Romulus. So I'm going to go Alien Romulus.
Well, yeah, it's on Tubi.
Okay, interesting. All right.
Yeah.
No, I just haven't seen After Yang yet, and yeah, I didn't know it was either until I started looking up lists, and it kept popping up on lists, and I had to kind of confirm it, through the wiki, and yeah, it was. So, I might get around to it at some point. Yeah, I love Alien Romulus. It's great. I've seen it at least 3 or 4 times now, and yeah, the David Johnson performance as Andy is great. Whether he's playing the brotherly, kind of sweet Andy, or he's playing the mission oriented, straight shooting Andy, like I think he's great as both versions. So yeah, he's excellent. So I'll go Romulus. Richie?
Yeah, to be fair to Colin Farrell did have a great year the year After Yang came out. He was in like 4. He was in like 3 or 4 bangers. So it's not really that bad that he didn't get nominated for After Yang. But yeah, I haven't actually got around to After Yang yet, to be honest as well. But yeah, Alien Romulus is great. Yeah, like Kelly Spaney proving that she's also one of the up and coming actresses as well. And David Johnson is great as well. bit disappointed. I don't think Freddy Alvarez is directing the sequel,
No.
which is frustrating. But yeah, no, I'm going to go Alien Romulus here.
All right. So
To be quite fair, Colin Farrell did get nominated that year for Banshees. So
Yeah, I thought it was the same year as Banshee.
Oh.
Yeah, but he had a
Okay,
good year.
or he needs another nomination.
Yeah, it happens occasionally. Yeah. We got Ex Machina and Avengers: Age of Ultron for Ultron. So yeah, JPO.
Yeah, Ultra's fine. The worst Avengers. I love Ex Machina. I think that movie's great. I'm into it for performances, the story, everything is going at it. My boy Oscar Isaac is killing it. I want to learn that dance one day. Ex Machina, baby.
Yeah. All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, this is low-key quite tough for me because both of these movies are really close together for me. But I do like Avengers: Age of Ultron. I do think it's pretty good. I think James Spader was killing it as Ultron. I think it was great, and I believe he's coming back in this new series Vision Quest that's coming out at some stage.
That's a wrestling movie.
Well, it's also going to be a TV show about Vision, but yeah, but I do quite enjoy Ex Machina just slightly. I'm going to go Ex Machina.
Yeah, no, it's kind of both movies about they have the physical robot bodies, but almost like AI programs, whatnot. But yeah, Ex Machina, yeah, great kind of one location, yeah, kind of small movie, but done really well with an excellent screenplay. Yeah, and I don't dislike Age of Ultron. When you go back and watch it, they got a lot of this foreshadowed a lot of stuff that would happen kind of in later movies, and I think it's better than you would think. It just kind of drags a little bit here and there, but James Spader is having a lot of fun. But I'll go Ex Machina. Richie?
Yeah, no, Ex Machina is fantastic. Alex Garland is great. But yeah, one of my favorite directors. I thought maybe Alicia Vikander would become a bigger star from Ex Machina. I mean, she's like, she's around. She's not as big as I thought she would be, but fine. But Oscar Isaac is great. But yeah, and I like Age of Ultron. It's just not one I think about or go back to that much. But yeah, it is. I think it is pretty. It is decent, but I'll go Ex Machina.
All right, Jonathan.
Yeah, I remember watching Age of Ultron trailer, and I thought to myself, "Oh, this is going to be awesome. James Spader is going to be freaking fantastic as this evil robot." But then when I saw the movie, it's like, okay, he starts out evil and then becomes jokey. I understand Spader having fun, but he becomes a little too jokey for my taste. So while I do admire Spader as Ultron, I mean, it's good enough. Yeah, I do agree this is my least favorite of the Avengers movies, but it's good enough. Ex Machina, it holds up really well 10 years later for sure. People get lonely from time to time, and I think if you get lonely, you're going to be exhibiting feelings where you want to be companions with your robots, especially if it's Alicia Vikander. So yeah, this is where we're heading, folks. This is going to be scary, but Ex Machina is great. So Ex Machina will be my vote.
We'll see Vikander in that movie Hope that the trailer's been going around. Her and Fassbender are both in that one. So yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, Fassbender's in it too. So
it's a Light Between Oceans reunion.
Yeah, basically. All right, we got Robot and Frank with Frank Langella, and Short Circuit with Johnny Five. So Malcolm.
Robot and Frank is a movie that I didn't know I'd like as much as I did. It's a very sort of in a way sweet movie, and I think it's pretty good. I know of Short Circuit. I still have never got around to it. So I'm gonna go Robot and Frank.
Yeah, I have zero nostalgia for Short Circuit. I know some people do, or some people grew up with it. I didn't grow up with that movie. I didn't come around to it till much later. It doesn't do much for me. I get, that Johnny Five is kind of one of those icons of the 80s and whatnot. But yeah, not really for me personally. So I'm going to go Robot and Frank. Richie?
Yeah, sorry about that. My phone call kicked me off the thing. yeah, I haven't seen Robot and Frank, and yeah, like Short Circuit, I saw, like a long time after, like the thing I was saying, I was like, I don't grow up with it. It's, yeah, like I think it's fine. But yeah, I guess because I've seen it, I'll go Short Circuit, but I'm not like, I'm not like rapt about it. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, I have not seen Robot and Frank. I was told that I would like it. And Short Circuit, I saw. This is my second one of 4. The robot's cool. Johnny Five is cool. He's cute in the beginning, but he gets annoying pretty quickly. And the rest of the movie, after that premise, it becomes nearly empty. I still cannot figure out what it's really about after I finished it. And yeah, Steve Guttenberg and Ali Sheedy, they do not have a good chemistry. I think it was contrived. Fisher Stevens, I don't know what kind of character he is in the movie. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah, it's kind of nearly abysmal. I was kind of shocked that I disliked it that much. So, Johnny Five, you're okay. The rest of the movie, no. So I'm gonna vote Robot and Frank.
Yeah, Chipio.
Yeah, easy for me. I don't say this often, but I am 100% with Malcolm on this. No, I don't have a connection to Short Circuit. Is this the racist one with the Fisher Stevens?
Yes, he plays like a racist kind of side character. Yeah, a scientist.
Yeah. So that doesn't help. And actually, really, I was surprised by how much I like Robot and Frank. Actually, it's a kind of unique, really well told story that I dug a decent amount here. Good performance by Langella. So Robot and Frank.
All right,
yeah, check it out.
Directed by the guy who did Thunderbolts.
Which one, Robot and Frank?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
They found, yeah.
All right, so I got Interstellar, and I actually found kind of a poster with TARS on it. So,
okay.
Yeah. So, yeah,
okay.
I tried to throw if there was a poster that featured the robot. I tried to find something, and then I've got Power Rangers. I went with the 2017 one because I think there's more robotic kind of stuff going on in that movie. So, that's the one I went with for that franchise. So it's on me. Yeah, I mean, the Power Rangers 2017 one is fun for what it is. I wish that we had gotten a sequel and kind of gotten to expand on that universe. I hate when the fact that they'll probably do another one in a year or two and just reboot it again. I wish they would just kind of stick the course. And Interstellar, it's one of my favorite movies, 128. And I do think the TARS robot is a really kind of cool design and fascinating. And the fact they used a practical robot, I think is great. And I think it has a fun little personality, kind of a little sarcasm in there, which is great. So it's kind of a close one. I think I'll go Interstellar though. Richie?
Cool. Just FYI, after the next vote, I do. Not this one, but I'll probably have to jet for a bit because I got an important audition. But I'll come back. It's not that. It's not going to take a while.
Good for you.
But
and how was it?
Yeah. But yeah. What?
You didn't hear the Christian Bale, did you?
No. So everybody was just like, "Yeah, man, what?"
I played the "Oh, good for you" thing. You didn't hear it.
Oh, good for you. That makes sense, but I didn't hear it. So I'm just like,
okay. It's like when I play it when Wolf is on screen and he's 5 seconds behind on the clips, and then we're all laughing and he hasn't seen it yet. He laughs 5 seconds later. Yeah.
No, fair enough. I liked the Power Rangers one, but I think they put too much. They were putting too much confidence in it. It was like, we're gonna make 8 of these. Wait, just hang on a minute. Just wait to see how this one does. We're gonna, Cause I think that there's something there. It didn't catch on. What I wanted to see was that that short film, that awesome short film with James Van Der Beek and Katie Sackhoff. They went all dark and shit. That's what
No.
No, yes. Just stop arguing. Yes, you want to see that, yeah.
No, I don't need every kids movie have an already adaptation.
Yeah,
but we need just make a different.
But Power Rangers, it works for Power Rangers anyway. Interstellar is a better movie, so I'm going to Interstellar.
Okay.
Remember Velma from Scooby Doo? Fuck that. We don't need everything to be nasty.
Yeah, Power Rangers to that show.
I will, because it's Owens. What if it's violent? Let's make a different IP.
I agree with everything with JPL about that. But on to this one,
I
Power
was in a big
Rangers.
movie.
Power Rangers. No, I like it enough. It's fun origin story, but I do agree with Richie. Like they were so overconfident that it's like, all right, I'm so confident this is gonna make so much money. We're gonna make 7 more of these. Naomi, Scott, and Dick or Montgomery are gonna return. All right, but it's good enough, but it didn't make the ROI. But Interstellar, yeah, I do like the TARS and Case robots. They exhibit distinctive feelings with their voices, voiced by Bill Irwin. And yeah, they're cool robots, especially during that mountain scene where either Case or TARS tries to go get Anne Hathaway's character. It's cool. So yeah, and obviously the spinning scene, come on TARS. So Interstellar will get my vote. Great movie.
Yeah, JPL.
Yeah, I liked what they started with Power Rangers. Other than a decent cast, I became kind of an instant RJ Styler fan. My favorite of the bunch there. There's the Tommy tease at the end, which is always sad because I'm a big Tommy fan, Green Ranger. So unfortunately, we never get to see that. Like you said, we'll reboot it. I'm sure any year now. Give it a try again. But yeah, Interstellar, I do think is it's a superior, pretty well told movie. I've actually gone up on it. The first time it was one of maybe my least favorite Nolan at the time, but it's gone up since then. And yeah, I'll go Interstellar.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, studios never seem to know when to stop trying with some of these classic cartoon or kids shows from like 80s and 90s. Like, what was a big hit back then? Inspector Gadget. They're going to try again with Will Ferrell.
What? Yeah, that's a real thing.
Apparently they're trying to do another.
And I'm afraid they're going to find that out with Master of the Universe. It's not as beloved as they think it is after this weekend. But I'm just saying, I did. They're going to find out that as well after this weekend. Yeah.
I mean, with Master of the Universe, I will say that the reviews I've seen of it are coming out positive. So I don't know. But anyway, I'll do this batch up. I did like the Power Rangers movies. I've never been a big fan of Power Rangers, but that's partially because it was banned in New Zealand for the longest time.
Why?
Parents against violence. There was a lot of violence in the TV.
The kicker is, it's filmed in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's a big. It was filmed in New Zealand. And for the longest time, it was banned in New Zealand.
I'm actually fascinated to hear about this.
Because I think it was only just recent. I think it was about 2016 where they lifted
Jesus
the ban
Christ.
and allowed it on Netflix and stuff. But yeah, it's totally weird. But I do quite like Interstellar. I don't get people with really weird, overwhelming hate for it. But
who hates it?
Dan.
Well, okay, the movie has grown over
smart
time,
hates it. Who's well-written reviews hates it.
Well, here's the thing with Interstellar. It started out mixed, and then it has grown over time. More and more people love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gone up. I've never hated it. I mean, geez.
Yeah. But long story short, I'm voting Interstellar.
Okay. All right. Go down to Lightyear because we got the socks in there, and Metropolis, the OG robots of cinema. So, yeah, Richie.
But Lightyear is one of the last Pixar movies I haven't seen, and I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. I wasn't a fan of the premise. I wasn't a fan that they brought it out in the first place. Felt desperate, and I've heard bad things. And Metropolis is a classic. I saw it quite a while ago. So I'll go Metropolis, and I'll bid you adieu, and I won't brag about it anymore. And I'll go, good for me. And I won't be able to hear the Christian Bale thing.
Richie,
but
starring Unfriended 3. Come see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's got to leave. Oh no, they got him. All right, there he goes. Okay, Jonathan.
Okay, Socks is cute. In Lightyear, but the movie itself, it's just fine. And I was disappointed because I was really looking forward to this movie because I'm a Buzz Lightyear fan. But this movie just didn't execute well enough for me to just enjoy it overall. It's just fine. And Metropolis, I have seen it. It's been a while, but it is a classic for a reason. I mean, 1920s, and we're still talking about it. I mean, that's damn great. So yeah, I'll vote Metropolis.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. JPO, you all right?
I'm an Unfriended 3, evidently. All right.
Yes.
Dropping shit over here. I unfortunately have not seen the classic, and the cat is the show stealer. So I'll go like
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I thought we bumped out Lightyear for something, but maybe there was something else you bumped out for Bogus Journey.
I think we bumped out something else. I bumped out like Earth to Echo or something. I don't know.
I think it was that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
I watched Metropolis for the first time when we did the classic science fiction tournament. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's okay. And I didn't take Lightyear as much as I thought I might have done. The whole premise of the kind of setting up with this is a movie that made Andy fall in love with Buzz Lightyear did not work because it did not it's one of those ones that just seemed weird, like it just didn't line up, and just that whole sort of premise that they tried to sort of go just didn't work. But I think it's fine enough. I'm gonna go Lightyear.
I'm not voting for Lightyear. I fell asleep multiple times trying to watch that movie in the theater. I think it's boring, and it just kind of goes on too long. Socks is cute enough, but they banked way too hard on just making toys of that thing, and that never took off. And Metropolis, I mean, the movie is it's more of a historical piece that I respect, that I like watching, but I think the robot itself is pretty damn iconic when it comes to the history of cinema. So I'll go Metropolis here. All right. We got Blade Runner and Spaceballs for Dot, the Joan Rivers robot, which I found a little poster of Dot on the outline there. So, Jonathan?
Spaceballs is okay. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie. Joan Rivers robot, it's fine. It's cute. But Blade Runner, it's more story-driven on the robots, especially the replicants. Is Deckard a replicant? We don't know. I think he is, but the replicant storyline is the narrative focus here, and it's still a great movie, even though I understand why people don't love it as much as compared to 2049. I mean, I love 2049 more than the original, but I think this is a great movie, and Harrison Ford and Sean Young are great. Rutger Hauer, the main replicant, he's awesome in this with his monologue towards the end. Daryl Hannah. So I'm gonna go Blade Runner.
All right, JPO.
People like 2049 better. I prefer the original, although I think 2049 is more accessible. I think we're not talking about that. This is one of the tough rounds for me because this is two different kinds of movies that I think really love in their own respects. So I'm just gonna even it up. Y'all decide. Spaceballs. Don't know what my voice is on.
Spaceballs, Malcolm.
I am one of those people that think 2049 is better.
I mean, by much argument wise. I just love the original.
Yeah. I mean,
both good.
Well, I mean, I like Blade Runner. I think I've got it at 3.5 stars. 2049 is 4.5 for me. But I mean, it is good. I do like it. But I really enjoy Spaceballs. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go Spaceballs. I'm really excited for the new one.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is an interesting one because, I am kind of looking at the robotic stuff a little closer, as we go along. And I do like Joan Rivers as Dot. She's fun, and she adds some nice flavor to it. While I'm not the biggest Blade Runner fan, I do like 2049. And the replicants, bleed between the two movies. I just included the first one here because it's kind of, because it's just the first one. So I'll go Blade Runner here because it's a little more part of the plot. But how we do the tiebreakers is we start at the bottom and work our way up. So Jonathan's got the first one.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. All right. Sounds good. All right. Scrolling down to Megan and Real Steel. So, all right, JPO.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun with Megan. I think it's slightly overrated, actually. Real Steel, I thought actually kind of worked. Oddly enough, I thought it was gonna be very basic, and it kind of is, but it works in what they're going for. And I think Hugh Jackman's always great, so I'm more towards Real Steel on this.
Real Steel, yeah. Malcolm?
Yeah, this is kind of tough for me because I actually think like Real Steel is very underrated. Like people don't talk about that as much as they should. I think it's a really fun. I think it's a really fun like robot fight, like Rock'em Sock'em movie. Look, I would argue it's probably one of the best movies based on toys. And yeah, and last year I met Evangeline Lilly, and like the one question I asked was about how she felt about working with Hugh Jackman on Real Steel, and like because everyone else was asking about Marvel and Lost and all that, so I was like, I'll be different to ask about something else. But unfortunately, it is up against Megan. I'm a big fan of Megan. And I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm one of the few people that is a fan of the sequel as well. But I'm going to go Megan.
I'm fine with the first one, but most of you guys know my thoughts of the sequel. I'm not a fan of the sequel at all. Yeah, I hated the sequel, and I don't get why they steered away from the horror. Yeah, the first one's, it's self-aware enough, and it has enough fun there. Real Steel, I've only seen twice, but yeah, it is one that gets you engaged, and it's a good enough kind of sports movie, and it's a unique one at that, with the, Hugh Jackman kind of controlling the robot from the outside and everything, and it's a good little underdog story. I like it, so I'll go Real Steel here. Jonathan?
The Rock'em Sock'em part's not actual canon, is it?
No, I think the idea was spun off from them trying to do a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie, and they kind of tailored it to this instead of like it just being like literally, like a boxing ring of just smashing into each other, like more of an actual movie kind of thing. But yeah, Jonathan?
Yeah, Megan is fun. The first movie is fun. Second one, whatever. But yeah, I like it. Good creation of the doll being an evil robot. And Real Steel, I do agree. It is an underrated film. It has a lot of heart to the story. Hugh Jackman bonding with his estranged son as they bond together to train this robot, Adam. And yeah, it's your robotic Rocky story, and that's what it is in the end. And yeah, it's very good. It's a very good, tender sports movie. So Real Steel will get my vote.
All right, so we'll put the Real Steel here. All right, just a few more on this side. We're almost there. Got Zack Snyder's Justice League. I just went with the Snyder Cut for Cyborg. And yeah, we got a comic book match, DC match, because we got the most recent Superman with all the different super robots, in his Fortress of Solitude there. So, Malcolm?
Yeah, this is one that, like, I'm probably going to vote based on the robots. Like, I do like Superman. I think it's a fantastic movie. But the robot parts of it are very small, and it's just like, well, yeah, like they are frequently. And once again, I think one of them is voiced by Alan Tudyk.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Superman's good. But I think just based on the robot stuff, I think Zack Snyder's Justice League, I think with Cyborg being an actual character and relevant to the plot of the movie, I think the robot stuff is better in Justice League. So that's why I'm voting the way I did. So Justice
How
League
dare you say Gary's not a character? All right, Four's a name, so is Gary.
Yeah, I'm already kind of mixed on Superman from last year. There's things I liked about it, there's things I didn't like about it. Yeah, the robot stuff was just kind of weird. I know it is a comic thing in certain iterations, but yeah, it was just kind of strange to me, like just having this little minions of robots, in the Fortress of Solitude. But yeah, they have their moments, and yeah, I think one of the great things, many things I like about the Snyder Cut is the expansion of the Cyborg storyline and the character. Because it got completely cut out of the other version, and he's got a really interesting story with Joe Morton leaving him these these like tape recordings of how to adjust to his life as that, and there's an emotional story there, and I think it works, and I think Ray Fisher gives a good performance. So, and I like it as a kind of heart of the movie. So, I'll go the Snyder Cut here. Jonathan?
Okay, so here's the thing. As a movie, I think Superman is a tad better, but interestingly enough, the robots are the weakest part of the movie. And the element of the robots, it just didn't do it for me. I mean, all the human characters were fleshed out pretty well, including Nicholas Hoult. And Justice League, the Zack Snyder's Justice League, the 4-hour cut, it's really good. And it's very well done, more fast-paced than the original cut. And the Cyborg storyline is quite moving. And what was the actor's name again?
Ray Fisher.
Ray Fisher.
Yeah.
Ray Fisher does give a very good performance here as Cyborg. So, I'm gonna go Zack Snyder's Justice League just for that central storyline for that robot.
JPO.
Yeah, I'm sad we never got a Cyborg movie. I thought Ray did a good job.
Yes.
It sucks that MCU kind of showed you the blueprint of how to make a great ensemble. Do their solos first, and DC was like, "Nah, we're gonna do it this way," and it fucked it all up. And then we never got that Cyborg, that Batman solo. Kind of sucks. The actors were all good actors. I don't consider Snyder Cut a real movie. 4 hours on a real movie. It's like a special. It's like a miniseries. I think Superman's a better movie, even with the Snyder Cut. I want to go Superman.
Okay, it's a movie, but all right. there are plenty of 4-hour movies.
It's on streaming.
It's a director's cut. Lawrence of Arabia.
Director's cut. Are they 4 hours?
Yeah,
I think Lawrence of Arabia is nearly 4 hours.
Gandhi's 4 hours. There's plenty of 4-hour movies out there.
And hers almost 4 hours.
Sure. They're not real. This is the director's cut.
Okay.
I mean, just to defend JPO's point a little bit, I think the initial plan was to do it as a 4-part miniseries where they're going to cut it up into 4 1-hour chunks. But the way it was released, it was as a full-length movie. So.
You can do that on stream.
All right, we got Prometheus, so we talked a little about Fassbender, but Fassbender is a David character in there, and Prometheus, and we got Treasure Planet, which features some robotic stuff in there. So, I haven't seen Treasure Planet in ages. I know I've seen it. I think I even saw it in the theater when I was like in Mississippi visiting family or something. I don't remember anything about it. I've always been a defender of Prometheus. I know it has its couple of wonky parts with some character decisions, but I actually think, again, speaking of the robots, I think David Fassbender is one of the best things about that movie. I think he's great. He's fantastic. He kind of anchors that movie, and I think he's given a fantastic performance. And that was really when he was that little period where he was blowing up as an actor, and this is one of the reasons why. So, I'll go Prometheus here. Jonathan?
Yeah, Treasure Planet, it's an adventurous movie. It's definitely one of the more underrated Disney animated movies. Now, I saw this for the first time during the pandemic era, and I think it's pretty well done in its pacing. The robot is pretty cool. The Ben robot, voiced by Martin Short. But unfortunately, I thought that robot was unfunny, and that took away the flavor from this movie. I do agree with Austin about Prometheus. Prometheus, I think, is underrated. I think is very good. David's great. David's a great character. You don't know what to expect from this character. His banter with Naomi Rapace is quite interesting, especially with Charlize Theron. Michael Fassbender does an exceptional job. And speaking of Lawrence of Arabia, that's how he modeled his hair in the movie.
Peter O'Toole, because he watches it a lot. Like, while everybody was sleeping, it's like his favorite movie. Yeah,
exactly. So I'm gonna vote Prometheus. Very good movie.
Yeah, sure. JPO.
I like Treasure Planet. I only saw it once or twice, but good movie. But I will also third some Prometheus Defense X Love. I really dug it. It was initially in my 10, 15 of that year. It's might have slid down over time as I've seen more movies, but still, I think it looks great. There's a lot of great elements, and it's so well shot. And also, too, if you look at it from a robot's perspective, Fassbender is doing some really cool stuff. I think that's why, even though Covenant is kind of a soft reboot again, they still kept him because that was still undeniably a good part, that they couldn't deny. So on every level, Prometheus.
All right, yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah. I like Treasure Planet enough. I think it's fine. And it's one of those ones like I love how people go, oh, if you do a live action remake of Treasure Planet, it'll make it like it'll give it more appreciation. I don't know if that will help it. Yeah, I don't. I mean, if people were that into it animated, I don't think people will be that into it if it's live action. But I'm also I also think Prometheus is very underrated. I do enjoy it. I do quite like it, so I'm gonna go Prometheus.
All right, so we'll Prometheus here. All right, and that's the one side. So we'll jump to the other side. We'll keep the pace moving along at a good clip here, and we'll see what other robot stuff we've got to offer on the other side. So let's see what we got. We're back down to Jonathan for this one, and we'll go Pacific Rim and the creator from just a few years ago. So, Jonathan.
Yeah, the creator. So yeah, John David Washington, not the best of actors right now. Yeah, he's assigned to protect this girl, this robotic girl, and it should have been a lot better, especially from Gareth Edwards. I thought it was a little overlong, interestingly paced. Just I don't know, it's all over the place in that. Third act is actually pretty interesting. It's visually stunning. I'll give it that. So that's why I do recommend it enough just for the visuals. And Pacific Rim, it's pretty good. I think it's the better Transformers movie of this movie. We'll get to Transformers in a moment. But Pacific Rim was cool, directed by Guillermo del Toro. So I'll go Pacific Rim.
Yeah. JPO?
Sorry, real quick. What did John David Washington do? Why do we not like him?
I don't think he's a good actor, or at least he hasn't really.
Straight up, just not a good actor.
I don't think he's shown me a really good performance yet.
Ever since Black Klansman, I was like, all right, let's do this. John David Washington, and then ever since,
I don't think he's turned in a lot of good performances.
Yeah,
I'm not with it.
I thought maybe he did something wrong.
No, I mean, I don't think he's like canceled or anything. I just,
no. I didn't know there was like.
If he's attached to a movie, it doesn't really do.
Yeah, he's not necessarily winning you over. Right.
No.
And I'm not that far off either. I might not be as low, but yeah, I'm definitely not gravitating just for him. Yeah, I'll go. Creator is kind of like what was said. I don't even think I finished it. I think I started on Hulu and like I appreciated some moments. I did want to go back. I didn't hate it, but I don't even think I finished it. And yeah, I like the more Pacific Rim. I think again, it kind of grows, long in the tooth with some of the story and the action, but most of it works. You know what I mean? Not my favorite Del Toro or anything, but still pretty accessible and fun in most cases. So I'll go Pacific Rim.
Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm kind of similar to Jonathan here. Like, I like the creator. I wanted to love it more. It kind of looked like from what I could tell, it kind of looked like Gareth Edwards was trying to sort of come up with this another Star Wars type movie, but then they said no, so he decided to sort of reinterpret it into this. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like the visuals are good. But Pacific Rim, I think is a lot of fun, and yeah, so I'm gonna go Pacific Rim here.
Yeah, and I mean, I like the creator enough. I saw it with my dad. I think there's enough decent sci-fi ideas in there. I like the little villages, with the robots. I kind of like that stuff. But Pacific Rim, I mean, I've always enjoyed because you're hitting my sweet spots. Robots fighting big kaiju. As a big Godzilla fan, it's about the closest thing I got around that time to, a decent Godzilla movie until we finally got one, a few years later. So it kind of quenched my thirst for a little while. So yeah, I've always had a soft spot for Pacific Rim. I like it. So. All right, roll that through. We got Flight of the Navigator and Alien. Is this one going to be even close for anybody?
No.
Yeah. Anybody got any big nostalgia for Flight of the Navigator?
I haven't seen it.
Voiced by Paul Rubens. Which is interesting enough, but I don't have nostalgia for it.
I know you're human, so am I.
Now, Ian Holm is a really creepy android when he gets to it as Ash, and I think it's great. So. Yeah, I think we'll little Alien, and we'll keep it on moving. All right. Oh boy, we got Lost in Space from '98. Oh boy, and Hoppers from this year. Because if you don't know, they're little robot animals and robot people avatar and things like that. So, JPO.
Lost in Space is what, 97, 98?
98. Yeah.
So when we get to the worst of 98, spoilers, JPO is going to slightly defend Lost in Space. It worked for the hero JPO.
No,
I don't know. I was high on Matt LeBlanc. I liked robots. That's all I needed, baby. That Oldman worked as the villain. Again, have I seen it in 20-some years? Nope. But
it'll probably make my top to bottom 10.
That's what I'm saying. The spoilers now. I won't have your back, probably.
You going with Hoppers or Lost in Space?
No, Lost in Space. I have not seen Hoppers, so Lost in Space.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm actually positive on Lost in Space. I'm all of that.
Okay.
We'll take a break and y'all can do your worst stuff.
Yeah, right. We'll get there eventually. Malcolm.
Yeah, guess who else hasn't seen Hoppers?
Okay.
It drops on Disney Plus in a few weeks for me, so I'll get around to it then, but it'll be too late for this tournament. And I agree with JPO. I agree with JPO. I have a soft spot for Lost in Space.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying I will vote for it all the time, but just because I've seen it and I do enjoy it enough, I'm gonna go Lost in Space.
I have a quick story about Lost in Space. I remember to the day when I saw it. I was at a friend from my school's birthday party, and his birthday movie, we all saw Lost in Space. And even at 12 years old, I was miserable in the theater. I hated it. I hated it at 12. I was like, this is not working, dude. It's too long. It's unfocused. It's not working. The critic came out of me at 12 years old. I was like, no, get me out of here. But here's the thing. I'm not voting for it, but I'm not that high on Hoppers either. I've seen it. I took my niece to see it. She's 4, and we took her, being like, oh, it's the Pixar movie. We'll take her for a day out. Baby kid did some babysitting, so that my mom and my sister could catch a break. She checked out about it at the same time I did, about halfway through. It's too long. This movie's too long, and oddly enough, kind of scary for kids. There's some stuff where there's a dude in a robot thing ripping his face off at one point, and a close up of it. It was kind of scaring her a little bit. It's a little too scary, but I also think the story's not terribly original. It's this environmental story I've seen 100 times in movies.
It's basically Avatar.
It's the same thing.
And they said that in the movie.
Yeah. So I don't think it's very good. I didn't find it very funny. But I can't vote for Lost in Space. So I'll vote for Hoppers. I can't.
But.
Oh, I know where this is gonna go.
Yeah, you do.
Oh no!
You know what? I'm gonna save time. Hoppers, I think, is very good. I think it's a fun movie. Actually, I got a little teary-eyed, misty-eyed at the opening of the movie. I mean, it's like a mini grandma story, and I was like, oh.
The opening's the best things. It's not quite as good as the opening of Up or anything, but it's the best little mini story in the movie. Yeah.
No. But I thought that was just wonderful. But the rest of the movie, I think it worked for me. I think the voice performances really catapulted it for me because John Hamm does a good job. I forgot the voice of the girl, and she did a good job. Dave Franco, I thought he was very funny. But I wish that he had more to do because he's introduced late in the second half of the movie. But I thought he was hilarious. So I think it's a little treasure. Whereas Lost in Space, okay, I rewatched it years ago and solid beginning, and the screenplay was Lost in Space. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm gonna vote Hoppers. JPO, move Lost in Space through.
Oh boy! Oh no!
Yeah, baby. I saw this coming. Put it through.
All right.
Danger, Will Robinson.
There's got to be something better. Let's see if there's something. I haven't. By the way, I don't look at these brackets, so even I don't know what's next. I don't know if there's something better next. We'll see. Okay, we got Meet the Robinsons. Okay, and
there's
Mitchell's versus the Machines. Okay.
Oh wait, that's the case.
Okay, Malcolm. I don't hate it. I'll state my case in a minute, but we'll see.
I quite like Meet the Robinsons. I think it's a really fun Disney movie, but Mitchell's vs. the Machines was a really big surprise when it came out, because I think this was one of those movies that was in sort of development for ages. It was like, and then when it eventually was coming out, it was like that was probably won't be good because it's been in development hell for ages. Then it turned out to be like really interesting and yeah. So I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna go Mitchell's vs. the Machines.
Yeah, JPO, it's not that I hate Mitchell's vs. Machines. It's just I'm 40 years old now, and it gives me motion sickness to watch this style of animation. I'm getting old man problems because I have that. I'm starting to take Tums tablets for acid indigestion. You know, I'm getting old, man. Just my body's breaking down watching these movies. So, yeah, and I don't think I've seen Meet the Robinsons. I think it's one of my blind spots on here. So, I've heard it's okay, you know, for what it is. But I mean, like, enough of the story of Mitchell's vs. Machines before I had to tap out because my motion sickness was interesting enough. I just didn't get far because I can't watch that style of animation. Just it doesn't work for me. But I'll vote for Mitchell's for right now. Jonathan?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Meet the Robinsons. I don't think anything worked for me here. I think it has too many ideas going for it. Mitchell's vs. the Machines. So yeah, this came out during the pandemic, and this was a very big surprise for me. I really enjoyed it. Good voice performances from No, it's not John C. Reilly. It's yes, Danny McBride and Maya Rudolph. Yeah, I think those two performances were really good. Yeah, nice family story, awesome action, great humor, and Olivia Colman as the pal. She's sensational. I think she's a great villain. Spoiler alert, but. Yeah, I think it's great. So Mitchell's vs. the Machines gets my vote.
All right, JP.
Yeah, this one's easy. Meet the Robinsons. It always looked ugly to me too. I got mediocre reviews, so I actually never got to it. And Mitchell's vs. the Machines is really good. I dig it. It has that really good mixture of it looks fun, good voice cast, humor, heart, even a little bit of action. So yeah, Mitchell's vs. the Machines.
All right, so let's throw that one through. All right, I'll go down to THX 1138 from George Lucas, and we got The Wild Robot, another recent one. So it's on me. I haven't seen THX. It's one of my other just couple of blind spots in this tournament. I'll get around to it eventually because I do want to see it. I know it's a Lucas movie, and The Wild Robot's very good. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite animated movie that year. That was Flow, but it wasn't far behind. I think it has really nice story, a lot of heart to it. Has genuinely funny moments where I did actually laugh with the interactions, and the Lupita Nyong'o voice performance is excellent. So I'll go The Wild Robot pretty easily here. And hang on, hold that thought, Jonathan. Somebody's back. Did you get it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm going to be James Bond yet.
Okay. Wow.
It's down to me and Alba.
Well, maybe they can offer you Q. You can be the new Q. Maybe you can do that.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Richie Q.
Vagina.
Richie Q.
Richie Q.
I'll be the shoe throwing guy.
Odd job.
Well, Richie, you're just in time. We just started this one. So THX 1138 and The Wild Robot.
Well, I haven't seen THX 1138. I haven't even really heard of it. So The Wild Robot is it's charming. It's it's pretty good. So I'll go The Wild Robot.
THX is the George Lucas movie he made. Yeah, his sci-fi movie. But Jonathan can talk about it. I know he watched it recently.
Yeah, right here at number 3. This is George Lucas's directorial debut. This is sort of like his minimalistic version of 1984. It is like an interesting dystopic society where sex and reproduction are prohibited. And so Robert Duvall plays this THX 1138, and he's lonely, and he has a fascinating relationship with a woman because he didn't take any drugs to not focus on dangerous tasks. So it's an interesting movie. It's solid. I think it's a bit slow in the second act. And I can tell that even for Lucas, he's not the best dialogue writer. There are some moments that I felt like what did he say? So I felt awkward, but the third act is cool. It has a cool chase in the end. So I think it's good, not great. But I could see why people were having George Lucas do Star Wars. But yeah, it's good. Donald Pleasance is the scene stealer, by the way. He's really good. The Wild Robot, yeah, I think it's a great movie, a great animated movie. Lupita Nyong'o is the robot. It has a lot of heart. It's vibrant. Has great themes of teamwork and friendship and family. And yeah, I do get a little teary-eyed at moments towards the end of the movie. Pedro Pascal as the Sly Fox, and of course, one of the last voice performances from Catherine O'Hara. So, The Wild Robot will get my vote. It's a great movie.
Yeah, JPM.
I'll go THX. I'm a classics guy.
Okay. No.
Huh. Okay.
I haven't seen. I haven't
either.
I was waiting for the punchline where you're just like, "Nah, I'm just kidding." Wild Robot is great.
Yeah,
I never got to either, and I like.
Oh,
that.
okay. All right. Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah, I haven't seen THX 1138. I do want to get around to it eventually. But and Wild Robot is one of those movies that I liked, but I didn't overly love. But I thought it was still a good movie. So I'm going to go the Wild Robot.
All right, so Wild Robot for this one, and we're going down to Big Hero 6 and Star Trek Generations. So to represent kind of the next gen, Data. I just went with Generations. I think he has the most to do in that.
Not First Contact.
No, because he's not one of the centers of that. I think I went if we're focusing on Data. His storyline in Generations with the emotion chip is one of the primary kind of subplots of that movie. So that's why I went
No,
with
but
that.
JPO was asking about the Borg being robots.
The Borgs are made of organic material. They're not quite robots, and it's a hive mind collective.
Okay.
They're not really robots per se. They're still people, just with kind of implants. Yeah. So, but anyways, John, I know it's going to get really nerdy if I go beyond.
Actually,
that.
it's Richie.
Oh, Richie. Yeah, Richie's back. So yeah, I'm sorry.
Is it? No, I know one of the early Star Trek ones is Tom Hardy's first role. That's Nemesis, right?
That's Nemesis.
Yeah,
Nemesis. Nemesis I consider as well because Data kind of has a dual role in that one as him and B4. But yeah, anyways, nerdy shit.
But yeah, I've seen Generations. It's been a long time, but I've seen Big Hero 6 a couple of times. It's again charming. I'm surprised we haven't got like a bit of a sequel here, but we got a TV series, I guess. I think it's a lot of fun. I like Betamax as a character, so I'll go Big Hero 6.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup because Baymax is a cute inflatable robot, and the robot Baymax teams up with this hero. To take down, I think, some sort of corporation, if I remember correctly. And Scott Adsit does a very good job voicing Baymax. So, yeah, I think it's a very good movie. Now, Star Trek Generations, the Data storyline with the emotion chip, it's interestingly well conceited because it all starts out from his introduction where he pushes, I think it was Dr. Crusher off the ship because of he's trying to get the joke reference. So, so it's an interesting concept, very well done. Yeah, and then it intertwines with the Malcolm McDowell storyline well enough, and he does have some funny moments in the movie. I mean, I think we hear the first "oh shit" in a Star Trek movie before they crash onto this planet. So yeah, it's a good movie. Underrated. This is tough. I'll even it up. Star Trek Generations.
Okay. JPO.
Don't do that.
This is tough.
Yeah, because I mean, I love me some Next Generation Star Trek in general. I just uploaded my favorite shows from 1990. Star Trek Section Number 1. I love the Star Trek TV show with Picard and gang. But I really like Big Hero 6. And I like Generations. I'm positive, but I don't love it as much as like a First Contact. It's better than Insurrection. But I'm leaning towards Big Hero 6 here.
All right, Malcolm.
Yeah, I like Big Hero 6. I think it's a really fun animated movie about this group. I had no idea on who they were and before I saw the movie. But I actually really do enjoy Generations. I finally watched all the Star Trek movies last year for the first time, and I think Generations is really fun. So I'll even up again. Generations.
Yeah, Big Hero 6. I've only seen it the one time actually. I've never really felt compelled to go back and watch it. I remember enjoying it enough as it was, but I'm a Star Trek guy in my core, and I actually like the emotion ship storyline in that movie. It has one of my favorite moments in that movie where he drinks the drink and he hates it. Oh my gosh, I hate this. This is revolting. Another. Yes, please. He drinks another. like he has some good humor, and Brent Spiner I think has good comedic timing there. Stuff where he's laughing at his own jokes and things that I think are great. And I've always loved Data as a character, so I think I'll go to Generations here. All right, so going on to Willy's Wonderland, so the other Five Nights at Freddy's, and Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie, which I had to include because of Tom Servo and Crow, or essential parts of the movie, watching the movie. So, Jonathan?
Yikes. I don't like Willy's Wonderland, and I've not seen Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. I'll make it quick. I'll go with MST 3000.
Okay. Jeffrey?
Dang, you hated that much?
Yep.
You hated that much? You're voting for Blind? Dang.
Yep.
I mean, Willie's has its moments. I think it's either underrated or overrated now, depending on who you talk to. I might have watched the movie. I'm not sure for Mystery Science. Oh, I need to drink water. Fuck it, Willie's.
Okay. Malcolm?
I didn't like Willy's Wonderland. I didn't care for it. I haven't seen Mystery Science Theater 3000. I haven't even watched the TV show, to be honest. I do want to watch it eventually. But I'm going to vote for MST 3000 here, though.
Yeah, Willy's Wonderland. I enjoyed it enough for what it was. I like it more than the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. I like Nick Cage just kicking robot ass. Throughout the movie, curb stomping. Robots on urinals. I have a good time with it for what it is. I'm a massive Mystery Science Theater 3000. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. And yeah, the movie they step up the budget a little bit. The movie they're watching in the movie is This Island Earth, which is a really corny kind of 50s sci-fi. And yeah, I think Tom Servo and Crow are great robot kind of characters. And I love Mike Nelson. So no, it's my jam. I enjoyed it. So I'll go with MST. Richard?
Like Renee Zellweger, I said to Tom Cruise, you had me at curb stomping robots on urinals. I haven't actually seen the Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. I watched the TV show. I do get a kick of like watching bad movies. There was even a gig that was around like every couple of months that would do here. Which is basically the same thing as just commentary cinema, where you would watch watch a movie and then you'd shit on it. I think I talked about I think it was like mosquitoes or mosquito. It was basically if mosquitoes are huge.
There's a movie called Mosquito from 1997 that's about giant eating mosquitoes. Yeah,
I think that might have been it. And but it gets really weird at one point. Where Willy's Wonderland. Yeah, if you go, it is what it is. It's dumb. It's fun. So I'm gonna go Willy's Wonderland.
Okay, closer than I thought, but Mystery Science Theater. Even though I'm kind of the only one who's seen it, we'll go through. All right, for now, let's see what we got. We got Transformers. So I rolled with just the 2007 one, and then we've got the Stepford Wives, the OG Stepford Wives. So JPO.
Cool.
I like the first Transformers. I like what they kind of set up. I'm a Shia LaBeouf fan at the time. I also really like the original Stepford Wives. There's another one kind of like right along with Westworld that I saw pretty early on. It was one of my parents' favorites. Really good tale too. One of my favorite 70s movies of the 30 I've seen. But it's up there. Just because it's talked about less, I'll go Stepford Wives.
Sure.
This is pretty dope. I actually dig both of these to an extent. Like Separate Vibes, I think it's a very like good adaptation of the story. Like I'm one of the few people that actually really likes the remake as well. With Nicole Kidman, because I think that was the first time I ever saw Separate Vibes was the Nicole Kidman remake. I think I saw the this version more like recently because I think I watched it last year for something. But I think it's pretty good. And yeah, but like the first Transformers though I think was pretty good. I think Michael Bay had something and I just thought it was a lot of fun. Then it's just one of those franchises that just kind of had diminishing returns and just it got constantly got worse and worse until Travis Knight saved with Bumblebees just slightly. So I'm gonna go Transformers.
Yeah, I don't hate that first Transformers either. Spoiler alert for JPO, if we do these years of these Transformers, the first one will not make my worst of list. But you start talking about those sequels and some of those years, those sequels, some of those are going to make my worst of list 100%. We'll get there when we get there. But I like that Stepford Wives original as well. Yeah, I also like the remake too. I like both versions in their own ways. I dig kind of 70s, Stepford Wives got that 70s paranoia kind of horror sci-fi to it. So I'll go Stepford here. Richie?
Yeah, I haven't seen the original Stepford Wives. I've seen the Nicole Kidman remake, and I did dig that. So I probably will get to the original eventually. Probably spearheaded that now. It is a big blind spot. But yeah, I do like the first Transformers movie. It has a lot of a charm, and it's not as it doesn't go off the rails like the sequels would. So and I thought, man, we are off to a good thing. Then they can't go wrong with Transformers. What a great franchise! What a great TV show to turn into a movie. So I'll go Transformers.
All right, Jonathan, it's on you.
Interesting. Yeah, the first movie. I don't think it's bad. I think it's sort of like a robotic Jaws movie if you think about it, because the Optimus Prime actually Bumblebee is introduced first, and then Optimus Prime is introduced later, and then they talk, and everything's going okay until the Megatron takes over, and it's a simple enough concept that I liked, so it's good. Not a lot of offensive humor for this movie, as opposed to the sequels. I mean, there's that second movie. My God, it's racist. But so this one's good. The Stepford Wives, I really liked it. I actually reviewed it on the Pierce Show, actually. Long time, first time. Check it out. The Stepford Wives, it's really, really good. And Catherine Ross plays this photographer / wife who moves into Stepford with her husband and 2 children. And it's all nice and neat and all that stuff. Society's great, utopian. Nope, it's scarier as hell. And I like it very much. The paranoia kicks in, and it's scary, and it slowly builds up to this F your feelings conclusion, like a big time F your feelings conclusion in my mind. So I'll go for the underdog, the Stepford Wives. We'll get my
okay. All right, so we got the underdog here. Okay. All right. Moving down to the OG Star Wars. So we're talking mainly C-3PO and R2 and the Iron Giant. Oh boy. Tricky one. Malcolm?
This is actually easy for me. Like, I like the Iron Giant. I'm not overly in love with it. I think it's a good. I think it's a good movie. And that, but Star Wars is Star Wars. And I think, especially like while they aren't in the movie, they're in a good chunk of the movie. But I think C-3PO and R2-D2, I think they have a really good chemistry, and I think they help make the movie entertaining. So I'm gonna go Star Wars here.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, Malcolm. Like I like the Iron Giant quite a bit. I didn't like grow up with it, so I don't have that connection to it of like absolutely loving it. I do think it's a smart movie. I think the screenplay is good, and I like the characters and whatnot. It doesn't like talk down to the kids. I think it's just a good movie. But man, yeah, I mean, I've loved Star Wars ever since I was a kid, and I think C-3PO and R2 are one of the great like kind of buddy pairs. Yeah, in cinema, given the fact that one talks and one doesn't, I think they really each have distinct personalities, and it works. And I think you get their chemistry, and it's great. So no, they're an iconic duo. So I'll go Star Wars here. Richie?
Yeah, I love the Iron Giant. I feel like I said this before, but I think Vin Diesel's best utilized when he has a character that only says a couple of lines. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's quite charming here. Really, really dig it. It's only 80 minutes, which is good. Good. You're getting it out. But yeah, I think C-3PO and R2-D2. I think they're the first movie tie-in toys that I ever got like from a parent. And like it was just that I was young enough to like, hey, you haven't figured out your interest yet, like Star Wars. So there you go. We watched Star Wars, like Star Wars, and yeah, it's one of the first movies I saw. So yeah, I can't go past Star Wars. I think Iron Giant would beat a few things on this list, but it's not going to beat Star Wars. So I'll go Star Wars. New Hope.
All right, yeah, Jonathan.
Yeah, we talked about Star Wars at length. They're a great duo, a great pair. I love the banter. C-3PO just talking to R2-D2, and we think what he's saying, but it's basically of the tonal sounds. So yeah, it's great. Yeah, the first third of the movie is essentially that. So yeah, it's great. It's like modeling the Hidden Fortress, which we'll maybe talk about on Friday, maybe. But yeah, it's great. And the Iron Giant, it's a great movie as well. It's very heartwarming, funny. Yeah, I would have gone Iron Giant because we talked about Star Wars at length recently, but I don't mind Star Wars getting through, so I would have gone Iron Giant. Brad Bird does a very good job in his debut.
Yeah, sure. JPO?
Yeah, I like Iron Giant. I grew up with it, but I also grew up on Star Wars reruns, and I love Star Wars, so I got to go there.
Yeah, all right. Scrolling down, we got Cyborg with Jean-Claude Van Damme from Canon Films, and a little more Star Wars. This one I threw in Rogue One because of a K2SO, also Alan Tudyk, right?
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk is all over those voice
King of
robots. That's he sure is. And I mean, I've got a soft spot for Cyborg. I have it on Blu-ray. I like Canon Films around that time. Jonathan, I may or may not have a Canon Films T-shirt on the way right now. So I may be wearing that at some point, very, very shortly on stream. But I'll have to go Rogue One here because I do like the K2SO edition in Rogue One, and Alan Tudyk again gives a good voice performance, and it's a fun kind of addition to that movie. So I'll go Rogue One here. Richie.
Yeah, Cyborg. I do have a soft spot for it too. I think it's just done fun. And I do like it, but I think Rogue One is probably. Even including, I think it's my favorite Star Wars movie, like in recent years that they've brought out. I think this movie is fantastic, and I think I love the Rogue. I love Alan Tudyk. I think it's great. I think everything kind of works here. I'm gonna go Rogue One.
Yeah, Jonathan.
I haven't seen Cyborg, and K2SO is a great addition to this Star Wars lore. And it's another fun, epic adventure. It's sort of like George Lucas was inspired by the Hidden Fortress for Star Wars. I believe Gareth Edwards, he did this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Gareth Edwards was inspired by Seventh Samurai, and there's a little bit of Yojimbo in there to do this movie. And it's fantastic all around. It's a really good movie up until its scary finale with Darth Vader, taking down all those guys at the end. So, I'm gonna go Rogue One. Let's go Star Wars matchup.
Oh yeah, GPO.
Yeah, this one saddens me a little bit, Pez, because I'm actually with you. I also used to have this on Blu-ray. I've always liked Cyborg. I was a big JCVD guy growing up, so like this, Universal Soldier, which we talked about last night, or the bad one, but there's Death Sentence, the fucking prison one, Lionheart, Hard Target, all in the rotation. And I always thought the villain worked, and I like the world building. I don't know, it worked for me when I was young for sure. Although I think I read some stuff about they used had to reuse sets, and it was kind of a cheap movie canon wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I actually do like it. I wish it was against a bad movie. Maybe we could talk people into voting over for Five Nights or something. But I like Rogue One a lot too, and so I'm gonna go Rogue One here for sure. But yeah, it's a little sentimental shout out to Cyborg. Don't get to talk
for
about
sure. No, I have. Yeah, no, I have a soft spot for it. But Malcolm.
I actually watched Cyborg for this. That was the only movie I watched. I watched for this. I saw it on Amazon Prime, and I didn't like it. I thought it was boring.
That's fair.
But I've also never been the biggest fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme either. I do like some of his movies. I've just never been a big fan of all of his movies. And there's still a good chunk I haven't seen too. So, but K2SO, I think is a very big standard in Rogue One, and Alan Tudyk again as well. I think Rogue One is a really great Star Wars movie. So I'm gonna go Rogue One.
Yeah. To be fair to JP's point, if somebody asks us, "Hey, recommend me my first Van Damme movie," Cyborg's not my first response.
No, it's not in my five.
No, it's probably not even my five either.
If I have that on Letterboxd.
I would go, I go like Bloodsport, Hard Target, Sudden Death, Kickboxing.
I think Bloodsport would be the first answer for me.
Bloodsport's my first answer, and then I go like Hard Target or Sudden Death or Kickboxing.
I'm weird. I've never seen Bloodsport.
Oh, Bloodsport! You gotta see it. It's so much fun. It's awesome. It's so fun. You gotta watch it. It's fun. All right.
You can get Bloodsport.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah, we got a fun one here, and two very similar movies. Yes, we got RoboCop and RoboCop and Wall-E. So, oh man, Richie,
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. Oh wait a minute, hang on, I got that.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, there you
go. But two very different. RoboCop is great. It's awesome. It's just but it's amazing. Kurtwood Smith in it is just a madman. But I like his character. But and Wall-E, I feel like Wall-E, especially in this community, gets too much hate. This fucking movie is great.
Thank you.
Yes.
This movie is great, and I know I think someone just above JPO is probably going to shit on this because he generally does. and look, it's a charming movie. It's an important movie. I think it's one of Pixar's better movies. That says a lot because Pixar usually tunes out bangers. So I'm gonna go Wall-E. Why not?
Okay, Jonathan.
This is undoubtedly the toughest matchup of the night so far for me. Because both are in contention for my after the 128. Shit. Yeah, RoboCop's great. Wall-E is great. Okay, my logic is this. I think that the story is more focused on the robot and Wall-E than it is a RoboCop, because it's really centered on the humans mostly, especially the villains. Whereas Wall-E, the first third is essentially just Wall-E, and then later on Eve, and then later then we go to the spaceship where the humans are. And
Jonathan, you have 20 seconds to comply to vote for RoboCop. All right, just gonna say.
Right? I know Malcolm's on the road.
You are now in clear violation of Movie Hero Network regulations.
Because these are both 5-star movies for me. Let's tie it up, RoboCop.
Nah, it's about to win because I'm going RoboCop. Listen, I like Wall-E. I respect it. I think it's beautiful looking. I don't go back to it often. I don't. I think it's one of those you watch it. I'm settled for quite a while. I love RoboCop. as a big rewatch growing up. I think it's still a rewatch now. It holds it in different ways. I'm gonna literally buy that for $1. It probably costs more than $1, but I'll still buy it. RoboCop.
Look, I like RoboCop. I love his work in 1990s WCW, but you know we can't.
You know, he's a friend of Sting. Yeah, Malcolm.
For some reason, that's the Wrestling with Trivia group page photo of him on that.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I think people misjudge my thoughts about Wally. I don't hate Wally. I like
hate Wally. That's what you heard it here first. You hate Wally. That's what he said.
I don't hate Wally. Like it's a solid 3 stars for me. I like it enough. But like JBO said, it's one I don't feel the urge to go back to a lot of times. And it's just when it's like the only time I'll go back to is if I decide I want to do like a hard big Pixar watch all its movies. And I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of RoboCop, but I do like it more than Wally, so I'm going to go RoboCop.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and no, this is a good match because I am on the positive side of Wally as well. I think that first like 40 minutes or so is excellent. Just seeing him kind of how he lives his life and explores this world that we fucked up, and you know, and then the relationship with Eve is great. But yeah, I love me some RoboCop. It's gotten a couple of bad raps, some tournaments lately, and hasn't gotten the respect it deserves for being damn great. And yeah, RoboCop's a great character, and fucking Ed 209's an awesome robot too. With its stop motion glory, it's amazing. So, fuck yeah! Hey, let's hear it for Blood Squibs. I'm going RoboCop.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the clip.
No, I'm not gonna play the 20 seconds clip. But it is a great moment in cinema for sure. All right, scrolling down to The Day the Earth Stood Still with Gort and Tammy and the T-Rex. So, has anybody besides me seen Tammy and the T-Rex?
I was thinking about it because the only time I've seen it, I remember my dad had it in the video store. I was intrigued, and I remember the Nostalgia Critic review of it, and I'm like, this is one of those movies where I'm like, so bizarre that I kind of want to.
But you know what's interesting is I have the Blu-ray, and they put out the R-rated cut on Blu-ray. There's an R-rated cut of this movie where, him as the animatronic T-Rex like eats people and shit, and it gets bloody. It's awesome. So it's fucking great. It's like a more violent like movie in the second half. So for anybody who doesn't know, it's Denise Richards and Paul Walker. Paul Walker dies. They put his brain into an animatronic robot T-Rex.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You haven't seen this movie? Oh no, it's something.
No, I mean it's got to be on Tubi for sure.
I don't know. I don't know if that cut is on Tubi. I have the Blu-ray that has that cut. I don't know about that. But anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there before we start voting. But Jonathan,
I'm going with the classic, the Day the Earth Stood Still.
Yeah. He's now looking up Tammy and the T-Rex.
No, I feel like I've seen the regular cut way back in the day. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm thinking of that Dan Whoopi Goldberg movie.
No, that's Theodore Rex. No.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I might have seen that. Never mind. I definitely saw that.
Let me find this damn thing. Hang on.
No. I've seen the cover. Somebody did have it. Prime or Shudder had it. I swear I saw the cover recently.
So according to Tubi, it says it's rated PG-13.
Or they had the normal cut, right?
Yeah.
But regardless, I'm going Tammy, baby. I'm way more intrigued in watching that.
All right. Do you vote for Tammy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah, Malcolm.
Funny enough, like I was thinking about watching Tammy and the T-Rex for this, just because it's one of those movies that I've heard a lot about in this community. It's like, you know what? One of these days I'll watch it because and just watch how bonkers it is. I still haven't seen it. I'm not that high on the original The Day the Earth Stood Still either. It's still better than the remake.
Yes.
But I'm going to vote for it here. So The Day the Earth Stood Still gets my vote.
Okay. I'm a 50 sci-fi guy, so I'm voting for The Day the Earth Stood Still, but I'm going to fill my time in by reading you the last two sentences from the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray, which I have. So this is what it looks like. This is Tammy and the T-Rex Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. All right, and what it says is primarily seen in its heavily censored PG-13 version. Vinegar Syndrome brings Tammy and the T-Rex to Blu-ray, fully uncut for the first time on home video, with all of its gross-out gags, gratuitous decapitations, gut rippings, and head smashings, courtesy of special effects wizard John Carl Buechler of Mausoleum, completely intact. So yes, they restored a version where they did like an extreme, like R-rated cut, essentially, that never surfaced until Vinegar Syndrome helped them dig up the negatives, and they found it all. It's fascinating because the PG-13 does not have any of that. So it's interesting.
So what that reveals is that version is only on Blu-ray.
I think that version is only on Blu-ray. I think. I don't know. It might be on streaming somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm not positive.
Well, like I don't know if you heard that on Tubi, it's only the PG-13 version.
Well, then it's the censored version. So that's a shame.
Right.
But anyways, but Richie, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen the original, the day that it stood still. I've seen the remake, which looked good. Telling the T-Rex looks absolutely bonkers and up my alley. So I'm gonna go Tammy and the T-Rex.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll pass the Blu-ray around everybody. I don't know, but I picked it up when it came out for like $20 or something. So it's an interesting one. All right, we got Robots from 2005 and Alita Battle Angel. JPO.
Yeah, this is close on like a 3-star level. I like moments of Alita. I like moments of Robots. I'm probably leaning Robots actually on this one.
Okay. Yeah, Malcolm.
Yeah. Alita Battle Angel has one of the most very longest developmental hell spans ever, because it was originally announced in 2003 and it was originally going to be James Cameron directing it, but he passed on it to work on Avatar, and then later on it was Robert Rodriguez.
In 2003 he was working on Avatar. Holy shit, this guy. Anyway.
I do have a soft spot for Robots because I remember watching it a bit when it first came out, but I have seen Alita Battle Angel. I think it's decent, so I'm gonna go Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Alita Battle Angel just because I remember more about it. I've only seen it the one time in the theater, but I do remember enjoying it for what it was and liking the world that they set up. But I've seen Robots. It's just been forever since I watched it. I don't remember a lot about it. Richie?
Yeah, Robots sort of came around the same time where there's a lot of there's a couple of animated films that sort of just became a bit underrated. Sort of came around the same time as Meet the Robinsons, which is a bit of a movie than Robots, but so it's still pretty decent. But yeah, Alita Battle Angel. I remember I liking it, but again, it sort of maybe had the Power Ranger syndrome, where like they were going, "Oh, this is going to be great. It's going to be." I think they had this idea that it was going to be like a franchise, and not enough people.
Yeah, it teases Edward Norton at the end.
Yeah. That they were gonna build this huge franchise, and it's good for what it is. So yeah, I'll go Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah, and Jonathan.
Yeah, Robots is fun. It's fun enough. There's some funny gags. Yeah, Robin Williams voices a robot again. Yeah, he's funny enough. Ewan McGregor, Halle Berry, Amanda Bynes, Drew Carey. Yeah, it's fine. Alita Battle Angel. Yeah, I do agree that it is fun enough, but I feel like that they were overconfident. It's like Power Rangers. They felt so confident that they were going to make like 3 of these, and I think it did okay business. But I think it's just a solid world building film that is anchored by Rosa Salazar's performance. And she's pretty great in this. So yeah, I'll go Alita.
All right. So we'll Alita here. Just got a few more. We're almost there. What's that, Michael? We're about to say something?
No, I was about to say, like, when James, because I was reading out more about it, when James Cameron announced it as a sequel, because I think the sequel was going to be called Fallen Angel, and I think the last one was going to be called Avenging Angel or something like that. But yeah.
Again, don't plan out your movies too much when you don't know if the first one's going to do well enough to warrant a sequel. And the movie didn't, do that great at the box office, so that's why you didn't get it. All right, we got Aliens for Bishop and The Terminator.
Oh
no!
Oh wait, no.
All right, yeah.
What a predicament!
All right,
They might come up. That might come up on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Malcolm.
But yeah, this is tough. Like,
oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is tough. As like, I've recently come around on Terminator's. Like, last year, I did give the whole series a watch, and I have come around on it. I do like them to an extent, and I think the first one is still pretty good. But I just really like Aliens. I think Aliens is a lot of fun, and yeah, so I'm gonna go Aliens here.
Man, it's genuinely tough because obviously it's my favorite movie. With Bishop is a good character, and I do think Lance Henriksen gives a great performance and keeping us on our toes as to whether or not he's kind of a good android or bad android. But the T-800 from the Terminator is kind of a great classic design for a Terminator, and I like the concept. I think it works, and I like the design. And it is kind of central to the movie, maybe a little more so than Aliens. So that's why I'm going to go Terminator here and go against Aliens. Richie?
Yeah, I feel like the T-800 is like one of the more famous movie robots. I can't go past that. I love Aliens, so I was leaning towards the Terminator. So that's where I'm going to go.
Okay, Jonathan.
You do have a good point on that. Because the T-800 is a very scary, menacing robot. It's like the robotic Anton Chigurh on the trail of Linda Hamilton and Michael Biehn. And it's good. It's solid. But Lance Henriksen as Bishop doesn't get enough credit. I mean, he's kind of underrated compared to Michael Fassbender and David Johnston. Because you're right, Austin. He keeps you on your toes because you don't know whether or not he's good or bad. I mean, we find out in the end of the movie, but yeah, he's great. Do I leave it up to JBO or just go for it? You know what? It's robotic centric. I'll go the Terminator. Yeah.
Okay. JPO?
Yeah, I mean, you got me double guessing now because I mean, I can. If I wasn't lazy in a different position, I'd pull out my my Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator action figure. One of the only childhood figures I still have, actually. It's my OG figure. But I mean, if we're talking, because this is the first Terminator, right?
Yep.
Yeah, OG.
Yeah, versus Aliens, I'll go Aliens to show some love. I know what you all mean by Terminator standpoint.
I'm trying to work some of my logic here, but it's a tough one. Yeah, it's tough, man. Totally. All right, we'll Terminator here.
Also, I think it was funny. I just finished talking about James Cameron in relation to Elise Battle Angel. Then we get a James Cameron match.
Yeah, 1-on-1. Yeah, 100%. All right, we're almost in here. I think we got two more matches. We got Silent Running and X-Men Days of Future Past, which I found a Sentinel-specific kind of Days of Future. Am I the only one who's seen Silent Running? I have to.
This is my last one.
Okay, gotcha. I just wanted to check first, but yeah, no, I'll talk a little bit about it. But yeah, it's another kind of dad, 70s sci-fi movie. It's a little kind of slow paced, but it's Bruce Dern. He's basically by himself running this kind of almost like a biosphere kind of satellite thing, botany sort of stuff. But he's got these robot sidekicks. They're Huey, Louie, and Dewey. His little guys running around that help him out. And yeah, it's kind of a one location, one character, very small movie. But you got a tough time going with Days of Future Past, and the Sentinel stuff is great in that movie, especially that opening stuff or those sequences when they're adapting and kind of spinning around and great, and even the stuff back in the 60s or 70s, whatever it is, with Peter Dinklage and those Sentinels is fun too. So I got to go X-Men here, even though I have a soft spot for Silent Running. Richie.
Yeah, I mean, the way you describe Silent Running, it makes me intrigued. I might want, I want to see that, but I haven't seen it as yet. Didn't really know it was a thing until you just said it. So the cool thing about Tournament Fight sometimes. But yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past. Yeah, it's one of my favorite X-Men films, and yeah, I think it's fantastic. So yeah, I'll go, and yeah, like you said, it has to be pretty damn good to beat that movie if I had seen it. So yeah, I'll go Days of Future Past.
Yeah,
yeah, Silent Running. 2001 meets Project Hail Mary.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's how I would sell it. Yeah, Bruce Dern is this rebellious botanist that has teamed up with those robots, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And out of all the 70s movies I watched for this, F your feelings. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I was like, that was actually surprising. So yeah, I thought it was a decent enough entertainment. It was short, so I do admire that. So it's good. But yeah, Days of Future Past, it's a damn good movie. It is a damn good movie. It's really good. Sentinels are scary, both past and present. They're very well handled. Great acting all around. I mean, Fassbender's here a lot tonight. And he's good. James McAvoy, Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, this is basically the last great X-Men movie. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, it is kind of sad when you think about it, but yeah, it's so good. So Days of Future Past will get my vote.
Yeah, JPO.
Yeah, Days of Future Past, great comic book. They put their own little spin on it. By the way, currently on newsstands, Jays of Future Past, where Kevin Smith or Jay and Silent Bob made the MCU. So you should check that out on newsstands right now. But yeah, I really like this movie here. Also, speaking of, shout out to the Sentinels themselves as well. Always something from the cartoons and books that I was like, oh, that'd be cool when they get to that one day. And this is pretty much, I think, the only movie that really delves into that. So that was cool to finally see. Also, kind of a cool, like, at the time, swan song, too, to, like, the original core members, too, you know, because we kind of were hoping for
yeah.
And then they went to the first class, which was really good. But then it was kind of nice to at least kind of give them one more little, like, hooray. Which then again, maybe we're seeing again with Morrison. I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
Yeah. Malcolm?
Funny enough, I was this close to blind buying Silent Running today.
Okay.
Well, just because I forgot there was in this tournament. I just picked it up and read the back. It's like, that sounds interesting. I'd blind buy it, but then there's other things that I wanted. Was like, yeah, I'll try and get it eventually, but there's not that I would have had time to watch them by the time I got home. So, but yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past I think is great, and yeah, it was good to see the OG cast again, and just like it's going to be good to see like the OG cast like potentially finish off their sort of playing these characters in Doomsday. Who knows what will happen there? But yeah, so I'm going to go X-Men Days of Future Past.
All right. So I think this is our last one. Then we'll hit the speed round. We got Forbidden Planet, 50 sci-fi, and Rocky IV with Polly's robot. So, you know, his love bot, if you will. We'll make this fast, Richie.
Yeah, I haven't seen Forbidden Planet. It's one of those sort of classics I haven't seen. But yeah, Rocky IV. Yeah, I suppose it counts. It does. Hadn't thought about it, but yeah, it does. And yeah, and Rocky IV is fun, so why not? Rocky IV.
Jonathan,
listen. As much as I like Rocky IV, I mean the robot is not really related to the plot whatsoever. He's just the robot's in two scenes. That's it. Whereas Forbidden Planet, the robot is really relatable to the plot itself, because the robot is owned by this creator who wants to be God, and yeah, it's really well done. It's fascinating. Yeah, led by Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, this is a serious role for him, and yeah, it's a good movie, kind of eerie at times. Quite fascinating. I'm going to vote Forbidden Planet because it actually relates to the theme of the whole tournament.
Okay. We'll see where this goes, JPO.
Man, I don't know. I think it's very important. You know, they serve him like what dinner or the cake, right? That robot's important in Rocky 4. So, yeah, we'll go Rocky 4.
Malcolm.
It was that important in the movie. They edited it out of the director's cut they did of Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Look, when I saw Rocky 4 on the list, it's like that was actually my first thought. I was like, hang on, didn't they just edit it out of the director's cut?
Yes.
And it was like, I was surprised to see Rocky 4 here and no Fantastic Four First Steps, which also would have counted because of Herbie. But yeah, look, I like Rocky 4, but I'm gonna go. I'm not that high on Forbidden Planet, but it's more of the robot movie, so I'm gonna go Forbidden Planet.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing Malcolm said. Yeah, I'm going to go for Forbidden Planet just because I threw Rocky 4 in here just for fun, just because it's such an infamous thing from that movie. You know, it's so silly. But yeah, it's so inconsequential to the plot that they edited out that entire subplot of the Rocky versus Drago, like, director's cut, and it doesn't affect the movie whatsoever. You know, and it still somehow manages to flow as a narrative without it. Yeah, I you know, but it is amusing to a degree. But yeah, I'm going to go for Forbidden Planet here. All right, cool. Well, we made it, and let's. Speaking of Rocky, I'll hit this, and we'll hit the speed round, and we'll see which robot movie takes the whole thing. Let's do it.
But first, you gotta get speed, demon speed. Speed's what we need. We need greasy, fast speed.
All right, so we made pretty good time tonight. We'll hit the speed round. You guys know how it works, and let's see what robot movie prevails tonight. Jonathan, Bicentennial Man, Westworld.
Westworld.
All right, JPO.
Westworld.
Malcolm.
Just because I've seen it, Bicentennial Man.
I'll go Westworld. Richie.
Westworld.
Westworld. All right, we'll keep going. Chopping Mall and The Force Awakens. JPO.
Chopping Mall. I'm sorry, I said Chopping Mall. I meant Force Awakens.
Hey, okay.
Take it first.
All right, Malcolm.
I can't believe I'm about to do this because I actually like Chopping Mall more. Chopping Mall.
I'm wearing the T-shirt. I'll go Chopping Mall. Richie.
Chopping Mall.
Jonathan.
I'll team with you, JPO. Force Awakens.
32. It's a close one, but all right, Chopping Mall.
You guys are high.
Okay. All right. iRobot and Companion. Malcolm.
It's been ages since I've seen iRobot. But I'm something like a companion.
iRobot's my jam. I'm going iRobot. Richie.
Companion.
Jonathan.
Companion.
And JPO.
This is very close, actually. I'm gonna give it a robot because I've been there longer.
Okay, a companion. All right, pull the upset here. Okay, we got The World's End and Alien Romulus. Ooh, ooh.
Damn it!
Oh man, I've probably actually seen them about the same amount of times. Oddly enough. Let's go World's End here, but I don't mind either one. Richie.
I'll go Alien Romulus.
Okay, Jonathan.
World's End.
JPO?
Yeah, I gotta go World's End here.
Okay, Malcolm?
I'm gonna go Alien Romulus.
Wow, yeah, nothing's running away with this. I like that, though. It's gonna make for some tough matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Ex Machina and Robot and Frank, two kind of smaller movies. Richie?
Ex Machina.
All right, Jonathan?
Ex Machina.
JPO?
Yeah, Ex Machina.
Ex Machina. Malcolm?
Robot and Frank.
And I'll go Ex Machina here. All right. We got Interstellar and Metropolis. Nolan was probably inspired by Metropolis, I would imagine, as a young man watching movies. But Jonathan?
Come on, Tars. Come on, Tars. Interstellar.
All right, JPO?
Interstellar.
Malcolm?
Interstellar.
Yeah, I've seen Interstellar way more. Interstellar. Richie?
Interstellar.
All right, so Interstellar rolling on. Blade Runner and Real Steel. JPO?
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Malcolm?
Real Steel.
I'm gonna go Real Steel, Richie.
Yeah, I think Real Steel is one of those popcorn movies I could watch more. So I'll go Real Steel.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm teaming up with JPO again. Blade Runner.
Okay, but I like the splits though. All right, we've got Zack Snyder's Justice League and Prometheus. Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I'm also gonna go Justice League. Richie.
I'll go Prometheus.
Okay, Jonathan.
Prometheus.
All right, it's on JPO.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. All right, well, David Love for Fastbender. All right, and we're jumping over to the other side, and we'll start with Pacific Rim and Alien. I'm gonna go Pacific Rim because the robots are a little more key to it. Richie.
Yeah, same Pacific Rim.
Jonathan.
That's my logic because the Ash thing was a surprise. So Pacific Rim will get my vote.
All right, JPO.
What's a dope ass surprise, Alien?
It is.
No, it is. Malcolm.
I want to see those Pacific Rim to mix facing off against the Xenomorph Pacific Rim.
Yeah. I think the Xenomorph wouldn't stand a chance against a giant robot, but all right. I mean, maybe. Let's get inside of it. Lost in Space versus Mitchell's and the versus the
Richie,
Machines.
you missed this.
Oh yeah.
What does Lost in Space be?
Hoppers.
Hoppers.
What did it be?
Hoppers.
Oh, okay. That shouldn't have happened.
It might not have happened if you were here, but anyways, we're here now. So Lost in Space versus Mitchell's. Richie?
Yeah, Lost in Space sucks. Mitchell's and the Machine.
Okay. Jonathan?
The Mitchells versus the Machines.
JPO?
Daniel Will Robinson. No, I'll go Lost Mitchell's versus the Machines.
Malcolm?
Look, if me and JPO had seen Hoppers, we might have voted for it. But
yeah,
but in this case, Mitchell versus the Machine is better.
I would try to watch Mitchell's and the Machine with my motion sickness more than I want to watch Lost in Space. So I'll go Mitchell's. All right.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is like Matt LeBlanc didn't become a movie star. Anyway.
Yeah. Wild Robot and Star Trek Jet.
I think Ed started that, and Lost in Space.
Yeah. But yeah, Wild Robot and Star Trek Generations, Jonathan.
Yeah, the Wild Robot is more robot centric to the plot, so I'm gonna go with the Wild Robot.
Okay, JPO.
Star Trek.
Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Star Trek Generations.
I'm gonna go Star Trek because I've only seen Wild Robot once. I watch Star Trek all the time. Richie.
Wild Robot.
Okay, close one. But, all right. We've got Mystery Science Theater 3000 and Stepford Wives. JPO.
Stepford Wives.
Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Stepford Wives.
Yeah, I'll go Stepford Wives here. Actually, I'll champion that. Richie.
Stepford Wives.
And Jonathan.
All right, let's sweep it. The Stepford Wives.
Sweep for the Stepford Wives. All right. We got Star Wars and Star Wars, but technically, more specifically, New Hope versus Rogue One. Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Rogue One.
I'm gonna go with OG Star Wars. C-3PO and R2 are just way more iconic than K2SO. Richie.
New Hope.
All right, Jonathan.
Star Wars. OG.
Okay. JPO.
Star Wars.
Okay. All right. Roll through the New Hope. RoboCop and The Day the Earth Stood Still. Both robots with like kind of a visor thing in the eyes. kind of similar in the helmet a little bit. But me, I'm gonna go RoboCop. Richie.
RoboCop.
Jonathan.
RoboCop.
JPO.
Yeah, RoboCop.
Malcolm.
RoboCop.
All right, clean sweep for the RoboCop. We got Alita Battle Angel and Terminator. So again, kind of still a Cameron-ish matchup. Richie,
the Terminator.
Jonathan.
Yeah, pre-Lightstorm, Lightstorm. The Terminator.
All right, JPO.
Terminator.
Malcolm.
Terminator.
Yeah, and also even for Terminator. All right. And then final one. This side we got Days of Future Past and Forbidden Planet. Jonathan.
X-Men.
X-Men. JPO.
Yeah, X-Men.
X-Men. Malcolm.
X-Men.
Yeah, I'll go Days of Future Past here. Richie.
Days of Future Past.
All right. There we go. All right, we are winding it down, going to the Elite Eight here, getting it tougher and tougher as we go. But we will start with Westworld and Chopping Mall. So kind of one kind of horror adjacent, I would say, for Westworld.
Both similar if you think about it.
Yeah, killer robots, killer people. Yeah, different environments. Kind of fun environments. Yeah, kind of similar. Make for a good double feature. JPL.
Westworld.
Malcolm.
Chopping Mall.
I'm gonna go Chopping Mall. Richie.
Chopping Mall.
Oh
my God.
Let's win a tournament. Westworld.
I don't care. I watch it more. I don't have a Westworld t-shirt. I'm wearing a fucking Chopping Mall t-shirt right now. I'm one of the only. I've got to be one of the only people that has a Chopping Mall t-shirt. Jonathan, for God's sakes, come on, Jesus. All right. How many people do you see walking around with a Chopping Mall shirt on? Nobody.
You're probably the only one.
I was at the mall the other day, and I was like, another Chopping Mall shirt.
Jesus Christ! I see these all over the place. My God, enough already. Companion and World's End. Malcolm.
Companion.
I'll go World's End here. Richie.
Companion.
Jonathan.
I'll leave it up to JPO. The World's End.
All right, JPO, it's up to you.
Definitely World's End.
World's End. Okay. World's End could be a dark horse here. We'll see. We got Ex Machina and Interstellar. Ooh. I'm gonna go. Yeah, this one, the one that's more central to the plot. I'll go Ex Machina. Richie.
Ex Machina.
Jonathan.
Yeah, that's my logic. Ex Machina.
Okay. JPO. But they're both great.
Yeah. Most of my exes are robots. If you can ask me, hey, Ex Machina.
Hey, Malcolm.
I'm gonna go Interstellar.
Okay. All right, but Ex Machina will roll through on this one. These are gonna be some tough ones coming up. We've got Real Steel and Prometheus. Richie.
Prometheus.
Okay. Jonathan.
Prometheus.
JPO.
Yeah, Prometheus.
Malcolm.
Real Steel.
And I'll go Prometheus, actually. I like the Prometheus love tonight. All right. Okay, we got one side of our Elite Eight. On the other side, we'll start with Pacific Rim and Mitchell's versus the Machines. Jonathan?
Mitchell's.
Mitchell's. JPO?
What is it? I'm sorry.
Mitchell's and Pacific Rim.
Mitchell's.
Okay. Malcolm?
Mitchell's.
I'd go Pacific Rim. Richie?
Mitchell's.
All right, Mitchell's. Hanging on the Elite Eight. Another kind of dark horse tonight, maybe. Star Trek Generations and the Stepford Wives. JPO?
Stepford Wives.
Stepford Wives. Malcolm?
I'll switch it up. Stepford Wives.
I'll stick with Star Trek for now, but I don't mind either one. Richie?
Stepford Wives.
All right, Jonathan?
Okay. Yeah, Stepford Wives. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we got some interesting ones we don't get very often in here tonight. All right. We got Star Wars and RoboCop. Oh boy. All right, Malcolm.
Just because I think Star Wars has run a tournament. Not sure about RoboCop though, but I'm gonna go RoboCop.
RoboCop gets a bad break in a lot of these tournaments. I'm gonna go RoboCop. Richie.
RoboCop.
All right, Jonathan.
Well, I know the answer to that question. RoboCop.
Okay. And JPO.
Yeah, interesting hard one, but I'll say RoboCop.
All right. So, all right, RoboCop.
Star Wars won recently.
Star Wars won Ronda 64 recently. Yeah. Terminator and X-Men Days of Future Past. Me, I'm gonna go Terminator. Richie.
Terminator.
Jonathan.
I'm gonna go X-Men.
Okay, JPO.
X-Men.
X-Men. All right, so D Malcolm.
Fuck it. Terminator versus Robocop. Let's go.
Oh,
oh boy! Oh, that's gonna be that's gonna be a conundrum on the next round.
Play that one for that.
Yeah, I saved the conundrum for that one because that's gonna be it. But it's not till we get to do these other ones first. So let's get these other ones first. All right, we're going to the final four here. Let's see what we got. We'll start with Chopping Mall and The World's End. So horror versus sci-fi here. All right, Richie.
I'll go World's End here.
World's End. Jonathan.
World's End.
JPO.
World's End.
Malcolm.
It's The World's End for Chopping Mall. World's End.
Yeah, I'll be the one voting for it just because I feel like I'm obligated to wearing the T-shirt. But I love The World's End, so I don't mind The World's End going through. So that's great. It's great. All right, Ex Machina and Prometheus. All right, Jonathan.
I'm too tired to do the dance, so Ex Machina.
Okay. JPO, you want to get up and do the dance for us? No?
Come on. Ex Machina and Prometheus?
Prometheus, yeah.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina. Malcolm?
Ex Machina.
Yeah, I'll slightly go Ex Machina, but I like the Prometheus love tonight. Richie?
Or as my ex once said, hey, do you want to go see Ex Machina? No. No, I don't want to see Ex Machina, but Ex Machina looks all right.
That's
so
when you left her.
Yes.
The way she sounds it or said it, it sounded like a coffee drink. Ex Machina.
Yeah. All right, we're going to Mitchell's and Stepford Wives. JPO?
Mitchell's.
Mitchell's, okay. Malcolm?
Stepford Wives.
I'll go Stepford Wives here. Richie?
Mitchell's.
Mitchell's. All right, so Jonathan. Okay.
Stepford Wives.
Stepford Wives going through. Hanging on. Okay. Stepford Wives. All right. I think here's going to be the conundrum. We got RoboCop and Terminator. All right. I'm going to play it real quick because this is kind of conundrum.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a genuine conundrum. A quandary, if you will. A real-life dilemma.
All right. So once again, RoboCop, Terminator, Malcolm.
I'm going to slightly go RoboCop.
I'm going to try to keep it alive. I'm going to go RoboCop. Richie?
RoboCop.
Jonathan?
RoboCop.
And JPO?
Yeah, I'm more of a T2 guy, so on all levels, I'm going RoboCop here.
All right. Okay.
The first Terminator's won a tournament.
Yes, I have to see which one, but I think it was like a mystery tournament, like just a random mystery tournament.
I think it won twice.
Something like that. It's at least won once. I'd have to go look, or I don't have it pulled up right now.
I think it won a championship.
It is a previous winner, and I will say up front, I think these are all fresh movies. I don't think any of these have, so we'll see what happens here. All right, we're going to start with The World's End and Ex Machina on the left-hand side. I'm going to go World's End. Richie?
This is actually pretty tough. I feel like Ex Machina hasn't its generally tournaments either. I'll go Ex Machina, but I don't mind if that one goes through.
Sure. Jonathan?
Yeah, Alex Garland, Ex Machina.
Ex Machina, okay. JPO?
Yeah, this is very tough. There might have been a time where I would have said Ex Machina. I'm saying World's End.
Okay, it's up to Malcolm.
I'm going to go The World's End.
World's End, okay, coming through as an underdog favorite here. All right. Stepford Wives and RoboCop on the other side. Richie?
RoboCop.
RoboCop. Jonathan?
Sayonara, Stepford Wives, RoboCop.
JPO?
Door Americato, Mr. RoboCop. That didn't come out as well as I hoped. RoboCop.
Dead or Alive, you're coming with me, Stepford, to watch RoboCop.
Oh, Malcolm.
And it was on Malcolm, and I totally skipped him. My bad.
I didn't have a good pun for Stepford Wives, so Stepford Wives.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I'll get RoboCop here. So, all right, we got a tough matchup for the finals here, though. We got World's End and RoboCop in the finals here. Let's see what happens. All right, Jonathan, you go first.
Oh God.
RoboCop.
Okay, JPO.
Give me that clock. 20 seconds. Let me think.
I'll give you the music if you need. So here, you need a little motivation. Let's see what we got here. There we go.
Yeah.
Noises too.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'm gonna cop on it just to make it even. Y'all decide. World's End. Have fun. I love both.
Sure. Malcolm.
The World's End.
RoboCop. It's on you, Richie.
Oh, you absolute fucker.
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations, Mr. Robert Coppett.
RoboCop. Okay, finally takes a tournament. All right, nicely done. It finally gets its just desserts after being knocked out by Predator in a first round not that long ago. Yeah, it's finally 1-1. Yeah, I thought 341 unique winners in, RoboCop would have won one by now, but it's never won a tournament. It's always kind of had a bad rap, but it finally takes the W tonight. So congrats to RoboCop. He's part machine, part man, all cop. And him and Ed 209, yeah, make a fun robotic duo. So there you go. Nicely done to RoboCop. So I'll do my best to pull the trailer off to the side. There are probably some fun fan trailers for RoboCop, honestly. I'll have to do my best to skim through them while you guys do the plugs. So I don't have my 10 minutes of Jordan plugs to skim through and find something fun. But I'll do my best as I multitask here. So feel free to plug what you guys got to plug, or just what you're doing around the house, or what are your chores for the day, or whatever you're gonna do. Listen, I'll let you know when I have something ready to go. But we'll get through it, and we'll make it. But Richie, go right ahead. What you got?
Yeah, you can find me on Wheel of Movies. Last time we actually did Bloodsport, so just throw that out there because Bloodsport's good. But we're going to be talking about Stand By Me, another Rob Reiner. We've done Rob Reiner a couple of times lately, so I haven't watched that in a while, so it'll be fun. Lonely Marks, a lot of wrestling happened this last weekend. Talk about Clash in Italy. Talk about the AAA show that was just done, and the Mask vs. Mask thing, which was fantastic. Spoiler alert. That's it. I'll definitely be on this week's ranking talking John Travolta.
I'll believe it when I see it.
You're not gonna watch.
It's okay. You can move on to Jonathan. You don't have to stretch it. It's fine. I mean, I haven't pulled one yet, but you can. If you're running out of stuff, it's fine. I get
it. Yeah. You can catch me. I'm going to the movies later on if you want to come there. And you want to come with me to the park? Up hang out with the dog. Anyway, we go to Jonathan now.
All right. Okay, Jonathan.
I'll try to acquire a plane ticket to Australia, but okay. Anyway, you can find me on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky, and Threads, different variations of Caro. Instagram, I'm taking a week off from tournaments, so next week it'll be Aliens on Earth tournament in honor of Disclosure Day. Letterboxd, let's see, go see Obsession and Backrooms. Actually, go see both of them on the same day. We'll have a good time.
Some people are doing that. I heard it's kind of like a new, not like a Barbenheimer situation per se, but people are kind of doing like this indie horror kind of double feature, which is kind of cool
it's like the horror version of that, and actually it's short, so they're both short enough, so you'll have a good time. Not too gory. Both very good movies. So go see them, and I'll be back here on Friday on the Tier Rankers series doing the movies with the letter H. Some bangers on that list for sure. And then later on in the month, I'll be on the 1981 and 1980 ladder series. One of the years is better than the other. I'll just say that. So that's it. That's it for me. Thank you for having me. This was fun talking about movies starring robots.
Yeah, for sure. JPO, what you got going on?
Go to Malcolm.
Go to Malcolm, okay. All right, Malcolm.
You can find me on Take Food Productions as a host. Rank each week. John Travolta movies is this week. You can find me on Spear from the Past. Just before this, me and Pez had a talk about having a host out at 5 Series 2006. If you haven't seen that pay-per-view, you wouldn't understand that reference. The next episode is of Spear from the Past is going to be on the 2020 Clash of the Champions.
I want to go back and watch the 2020 shows, man. That is so depressing.
He pulled that. I was like, good luck with that Thunderdome shit, man. Like, that's hard to get through.
Look, there's some of it, some of them I didn't mind. They were all on the. I put them all every pay-per-view on the wheel. And as I said, I changing up, especially in the weeks where pay-per-view happens. I just put all the ones that had Clash or King of the Ring on the wheel, and that's just what came up. So, and throughout this month, I'm probably going to be watching Abbott against Stella because I got the full box set of their movies from the other day.
Jesus, sorry.
So yeah.
All right. JP, are you ready to go? What you got going on, man?
Yeah. I was moving spots. So over at the Periscope, you might see some familiar faces. Not Peasant Jonathan. Screw those guys. Playing in the team tournament, and also not Malcolm because he fucking hates me. So I guess you'll just see Richie in the team tournament. Sorry. I'm used to it being most of the panel, but Malcolm hates me. They're the two they're winners, so they can't play.
Maybe I'll come on and guest host one of JPO's matches.
Maybe me as well. Maybe.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, you're both definitely invited. Then the next one we got going is Sunday, and then we have one on Wednesday. So 2 coming up in the next week and a half. Some exhibition shenanigans tomorrow at 9. Guest host, who is it? I gotta tune in to find out. Maybe some filmography trivia on Thursdays. Maybe that. Let's see. What do we count down? Count down video game movies on Thursdays. Got Lonely Marks on Thursdays. I'm talking to my therapist on Thursday. I'm trying to buy time, Pet. You got a clip yet?
No, I'm good. Go. You're fine.
Okay, then you're good. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got one. I'm ready.
I was gonna go through my calendar as long as I had to.
Yeah. No, you're good. I've got one. I've got one ready to go. So, I'm good at multitasking all day. I'm listening and I'm thumbing through trailers and all kinds of shit. So I'm doing my best. All right, but I'm pretty good at it.
Look at the top of the screen, by the way. Apropos graphic.
Yeah. Right. It's kind of a RoboCop-ish sort of movie hero thing. Yeah. As far as what we've got going on for the channel here and what I'll be Jordan will be back on Friday, so I'll just be back in the co-hosting seat. But we got another big one. We got the Alphabet Tier Ranker series coming back for movies of letter H, and there's a lot of them. It's gonna be a big tournament. Tier Ranker on Friday with the H movies. Then we will start Ross Bristow's 128 next week. That'll be a 3-parter. We've got another one of Jordan's kind of poster tournaments there. We got another tournament fights versus Steve Carell versus John C. Reilly coming up later in the month. And then our ladder series will finally get to back into it, so Malcolm will be helping us out with that. 1980 and 1981 will be featured as we wrap up the 80s. Yeah, it's hard to believe we're wrapping up the 80s and we'll be getting into the 70s after that. A really fun decade as well. So we'll be wrapping up the 80s with that, and I'll leave it at that. Don't have to go too far in between. But but yeah, as Richie said, Wheel of Movies this week. Stand By Me is what we spun. So we'll be talking some more Rob Reiner and Lonely Marks Wrestling Podcast. I will link it in the Movie Hero Network group so you guys can find us talking some wrestling. So yeah, so we'll wrap it up there. So thank you everybody for coming in. Yeah, this is when we kind of added sort of last minute to fill in a gap on the schedule. But I'm glad I got to host and have some fun with you guys tonight. So, and that was a fun one looking at it. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate that. And we'll wrap it up there and say goodnight. So for Richie Goodacre, for Jonathan Caro, for Mr. JPO, Jordan Owens, for Malcolm Lay, I have been your host tonight, Austin Pezhel. We'll see you guys next time.
3 dead police officers, 1 critically injured.
Give me all your money, bookworm.
Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is crime.
Murphy, transferring in from Metro South.
Get your armor and suit up.
Glad to know you, Murphy.
Cops don't like me. I don't like the cops. We need a 24-hour-a-day police officer. A cop who doesn't need to eat or sleep. A cop with superior firepower. He needs a car.
Thank you.
What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. Anything you say may be used against you.
He's trying to kill me. He's a cyborg, you idiot! He's in. His memory's admissible as evidence. You're gonna have to kill it.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?